Hello, hello.
Primarily people who will be watching the VoD.
Yes.
Because I don't think anybody is, like, waiting. I've been... On that note, I've been saying I was going to make a streaming soon waiting screen for ages, and I still haven't.
Okay. Yes.
So
I'll be doing that soon.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, today, we'll be doing our usual. I'll be drawing while you're going to be playing No Man's Sky.
Uh-huh.
I'll be primarily drawing some WoW-themed art. I recently picked it up again, and I kind of want to... I used to draw a lot of critters, but I kind of want to get more practice in again, because... of course, I've been primarily drawing like Pokemon and Final Fantasy 14, and it's kind of fun to draw inspiration from a different style again that hugely influenced me back in the day.
It's true, yeah. A lot of your stuff has kind of... like, it's definitely evolved from your old work, I guess. Yeah. But you can kind of... from the sketches and stuff that you've been doing since you picked WoW back up.
Yeah.
Like, I can really tell that when you try and draw WoW stuff, it comes really easily to you, I think.
Yeah, it's interesting because I find it harder these days because they've changed the style a lot on the newer stuff. Like,
fair.
It doesn't gel with me as much.
Fair.
And I think it's because I kind of went for they have realistic textures in parts, and it's...
That said, I mean, I'm definitely not playing it again.
No,
we're not. No, I cannot do that. I went cold turkey, and I'm staying out of that. I'm staying out of that filthy bull pit.
Wow, that's one way to describe it. I mean,
but yeah, I think when I look at your stuff, I'm still seeing the old art style, like the old stuff that I really have fond memories of from like Legion and before that, but not WoD because we don't talk about WoD.
No, that was just I'm surprised WoW even survived that.
No, I mean it had its.
I mean, Legion was what they needed after.
I mean, to be fair, like I stopped playing during/after Legion, so it's not like.
Yeah. Sorry.
What?
Is it like not loading the ground textures again, or is it just this planet? Oh, for a second I thought it wasn't loading the ground.
No, it's fine. It's loading just fine. We're on a desert planet. Yeah.
Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay.
We just had a conversation, like my PC for some reason doesn't like loading the ground textures.
We discussed the fact that because your PC has some higher...
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my current. For a second there I was worried I loaded my other playthrough. But this is my...
It's just with the weird panther creatures.
Yeah.
Oh, I call them panther creatures. But no, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you when we were talking about, like, the fact that you stopped playing during Legion.
Oh yeah, so I mean, like, WoD didn't stop me playing.
No.
It just made me kind of hate the game.
Yeah.
Then I stopped playing because I just couldn't rekindle that fire I'd felt. I mean, it was an addiction. I gave up.
Yeah, in a way, I'm sad because I'm like, sometimes I'm like, oh man, it would be really fun to do this together, but neither of us likes playing with other people in WoW.
No.
I mean, we like playing with friends, but we don't really like dungeons and raids. No. It's not really our thing. I like doing it in Final Fantasy 14. I don't like doing it in WoW. For you, it's just it's the it is kind of like the serotonin that it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Also, briefly, I'm just gonna rename my base. I decided when we were off stream that this base is getting called Potato Hole.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We're just that's where we are now. This is Potato Hole.
From here on, we're just gonna call you our potatoes.
Yes, everyone who watches us is a potato. We all live together in the Potato Hole. Enjoy.
Some of us are like fried potatoes.
Yeah.
Some of them are green potatoes. I'm definitely a green potato.
I'm one of those old green ones that's gone really like started sprouting. Just kind of looks like an eldritch horror. Squatting in the corner of your kitchen. That's me.
I was gonna go for that, but I think I'm more like that moldy wet one that you find in the corner of your
the
potato
box.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, can confirm you are in fact a moldy wet potato.
Ooh.
I thought you said that you were a fried potato. Oh, Christina, when you said some of us are fried potatoes, I thought you meant that you...
I'm not delicious. Don't give me that look.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that. Because the actor said to the bishop, wink wonk.
Except it's potato.
Except it's potato, yeah. As the potato said to the potato, wink wonk. I got my eyes on you.
So,
I don't really know what I'm supposed to think. Conversation's just gone, thanks, sorry.
Thanks,
bye.
I killed it.
Yeah, thanks, it's dead. Now what did the thing... The thing told me to do a thing. Oh, there we go. Learn the biofuel reactor. Construction research unit.
Well, speaking of Final Fantasy,
yes,
I'm kind of sad that I missed the unrendered rock. We should have visited the unrendered rock.
I do actually feel a little sorry that I didn't.
For anybody who doesn't know, there was this huge rock in Final Fantasy that stopped rendering properly. It was this untextured mess.
Yes, and I am a little sad in fact that we didn't visit it.
No, I'm like, oh, dang it. I was like, my stupid brain is, I was like, oh yeah, maintenance soon, and it's like, oh wait, maintenance was today.
Yeah.
I'm blaming the fact that
they did emergency maintenance. They figured that they
yeah, like there were also lots of
should not
yeah.
should not live.
There were also many other textures that were not rendering properly.
It wasn't just the rock.
So it's kind of tragic. What you're worrying about?
No, I wondered what this stuff was, but it was from the sentinels that I hit with my mining laser last time.
Oh yeah, you were like
oh yeah, cactus flesh. My little pickles! How well pickles. Salvage data. Do I really not? I don't have any space on my starship because it's full of viscous fluid.
You know, that doesn't sound very nice.
Also living slime.
I've definitely forgotten how to draw today, so I apologize profusely.
Oh,
good. It's gonna be like...
What?
You're so mean to me! No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
No!
No, I'm mean to you.
No. I'm the mean one, not you. That's still my friend.
Can I just put that in my starship? Perf. That's one inventory slot.
So, how is your head feeling?
My head is better for now, yeah. As long as I don't move around too much. Thank you for asking. How is your head feeling?
It's fine, actually.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. We both woke up today with, like, head-ish aches.
Yeah, I suspect we've just not been, like, sleeping. I mean, I think I've just been sleeping in my neck. I don't know, but you already had a bit of an iffy.
My headache is the kind that appears once every month for a couple days. You know, that kind of headache.
Yeah, it's kind of migraine. It's horrific.
Yeah, I get a fun little migraine once every month for reasons. And I just have to kind of work through it, which is what we're doing. So. Yeah. Exciting stuff, right? Biofuel. Can't say biofuel reactor, yes?
You can't say bio... For a second I was like, I can't say this word on stream. I was like, since when is biofuel reactor like a banned word?
No, I just physically can't say it. Biofuel reactor. It's not happening.
To be honest, you manage Dutch these days. You should be able to say biofuel reactor.
Yeah, maybe the reason I can't say biofuel reactor is because I spend my evenings saying, like, Sie hebt ein rosa Elefanten. I'm learning. I've decided to actually properly sit down and learn Dutch.
Yeah.
I'm currently using the what's it called, Duolingo.
Yeah, that owl is threatening.
That owl
I don't like it.
Is threatening even when you're on its good side.
Yeah, I just don't know why it keeps like flexing at you, and it's like
it's like, let's make this a little bit harder. You're doing so well. Lifts weights, threatening at me with its little wings. I don't know. It just.
I don't know. I don't like what it implies. I just know.
Oh, biofuel, you idiot! Not freaking. Okay, I need to stop doing two things at once. There we go. Biofuel reactor.
I mean, you're gaming and talking at the same time. Does that count as two things at once?
Actually it does, given how many times I just accidentally skipped backwards. There we go. We want the biofuel reactor over here. Next to our teleporter.
I like how your suit just looks like golden here. Like.
Oh yeah, I can't, because I need metal plating! Every time the torch comes on. Every single time the torch comes on, I get really paranoid that something's, like, seen me. Like, I'm in a prison escape game. And it's like, uh-oh, I've been spotted. Quick, run.
Oh my god.
You know. What were we saying? Before that? About something? Electrical wiring.
Just realised I can't hear a bloody thing on my headphones.
Can't you?
No.
Oh.
It's just sitting on in the void.
Are you not plugged in?
I definitely am plugged in.
Oh, that's so weird.
But my headphones are just quiet.
Oh, okay, like that. Well, I turned the volume of the PC down. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Because
okay.
It was way too loud on my headset.
Yeah, because your headset is so loud.
Well, A, my headset's loud. B, it doesn't have a manual volume switch. Yeah. So what your PC is outputting is what I'm hearing. So I have to turn it pretty far down, because otherwise it's just kind of... Also because if I've got the sound too loud, I can't concentrate on anything I'm doing.
I feel that one.
For some reason. Like, it's alright if it's just me. But if I'm listening to somebody else talking...
Yeah, I totally understand though.
Yeah. Okay, so I did that. I did the wiring. What are my instructions? Give me instructions. No? Alright. I guess yeah, we go. Power the reactor. Do I have anything? Maybe I don't want to give you all of mine. Actually, how can I actually split it?
Like... No, I was just gonna say, like, sorry, I kinda got sidetracked for a second thinking about what I was drawing. Is there currently a goal for you in the game?
Well, currently my goal is power the biofuel reactor.
Okay, so that's actually...
Which I just did. Yeah, done that. Cool. In fact, we lied slightly. But this isn't technically my very, very first playthrough of this specific scenario. Can I take my carbon out? No. I weep. Give me my carbon back. Oh well, never mind.
No, you've been playing a little bit off stream.
I've been playing a smidgy off stream. I basically got to this point.
Yeah.
So now I need to return to the base computer, and then it will tell me to go investigate the space station, which I have not done. But that's as far as I've actually got plot-wise. Otherwise, I've just been messing around on my other planet, just mining stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I haven't been progressing with the quote-unquote plot.
Because I'm still unsure if there's a plot in this game.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, I'm still in the tutorial essentially.
Yeah.
The launch plot type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's sorry. I was just still thinking about WoW and the fact that, like, I find it really interesting. I found it so easy to draw in the style, and these days I just struggle.
Yeah. What was it, the tweet we saw the other day? About somebody saying that it's really easy to tell if somebody used to be a WoW player because they draw elves.
Yeah, like, the ears.
There's the ears and the eyebrows, and I'm like, oops,
I feel called out because my elves also, like, they're lazy. They have way too short ears for me. I'm like, no.
But I mean, aesthetically, I've always preferred elves to have slightly longer ears.
Yeah.
Anyway, so...
Yeah.
And I mean, my blood elf always had... Her ears were slightly angled backwards. I'm not really a massive fan of the super pointy uppies.
Yeah.
Like, these are on a headband kind of ears. That the blood elves have.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Elka always had slightly kind of rear-leaning ears. But, yeah, I spent a lot of my time drawing our elves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's yeah. I will admit, as much as I love Eleazin, Blood Elves will still like. I don't know.
Okay, as an Eleazin main, I'm gonna stop you right there. But also, yeah, Blood Elves have a soft place in my heart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's something about the ridiculous eyebrows that I will forever love.
Yeah, the problem is I don't actually like the in-game models. I think the in-game models are absolutely atrocious, and I like seeing what other people
what the art
do with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely love, like, seeing like WoW art for that very reason, because I too do not like the in-game models. Like, I do like the Eleazin in-game models.
Yes,
they're
mostly,
quite pretty.
on the whole. Woo! Let's not go that way, shall we? Let's go up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, mostly. I mean, I still... Eleazins have the unfortunate crick in their neck. When
yes.
they're like...
And also, I mean, they suffer from the this neck is too long issue that so many for Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Models have.
Oh yeah.
Generally.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's why they're called giraffes. They happen to have it worse than everything else. What was it I realised the other day that Emmett Selk's model is basically the male Eleazin
Oh my
body.
god, yeah, it was, what did they do again? Like,
I think
somebody
it was a
modded.
mod. Oh, it was a school uniform.
Oh yeah, when they put
Yeah,
the
they
school,
put him in a school uniform, and I was like, oh my god, his thighs are male Eleazin thighs. Don't ask me how I know. No. That's why he looks so weird. I swear it's a male Eleazin body. His thighs are exactly the right shape.
Yeah, no, I think you're right though, like...
It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, it's really creepy because like his proportions, like once you take him out of his roby thing,
yeah,
his really thick robe, he looks really out of proportion and horrific.
Yeah, right? He so does. It's freaky.
I'm sorry, people who like Emmett. He does look weird if you take him.
He does look really weird if you take his robe off. I mean, it's not his fault. No. It's also not a personal attack. He just looks strange.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how Windrider looks. This is not going well.
Don't you want to use some reference?
I'm gonna look up some reference.
Reference is your friend, though.
Well, then again, like Windriders in...
No, it's okay.
I was thinking about Windriders in WoW, and do I really need to model?
No, you're right. Your memory is good enough.
This is the thing that gets me. Like, they've updated the Griffin and the Windrider models.
Yes.
But I don't think they've gotten very, very attractive. Oh, the inventory is full.
I know. My inventory is always full.
It doesn't matter which game you play.
No. It's because I'm a hoarder. Tra-la-la. Pardon me?
But only in games!
Well, no, I've worked very hard to be less of a hoarder in not games.
The only thing you hoard...
station is wicked cool, actually.
Yeah. Whoa, that is really cool. I was gonna say, the only thing you hoard in real life are gemstones.
Gemstones? You make me sound like a freaking dragon. You don't hoard gemstones? What?
You don't?
Huh? I have a few rocks that I love, and a set of gemstone dice that were on...
What about the amber? It's technically not a gemstone.
The amber isn't a hoard. The amber was given to me by relatives who used to gather it off the beach.
Indeed, also.
No.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
I've never been able to find it.
Oh, I thought some of those of the amber was actually also collected by yourself.
Unfortunately, no, I've never found it.
Oh, no, sorry, my bad.
No, my grandfather gave me the amber that he used to pick up off the Danish beaches when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And one of our other Danish relatives gave me her amber that she had picked up off the beach when she was a kid.
Oh, I see.
Because she heard that I liked amber.
You know, okay, sorry.
I
didn't mean to imply.
Like a jar of little tiny amber pieces.
Yeah.
It's really gorgeous. But yeah, I mean, I don't think they wash up on the beaches nearly as often as they used to, that's for sure.
No, it's just like, so I have family from, I always want to say Tunisia, but it's not the English, is it?
What, Tunisia?
Yeah, is it Tunisia?
Yeah.
Anyway, I have family from there, and they used to always send me like these sand roses, because they were very common over there. It's just like basically seashells. That's the way they treat them now.
Yeah.
Apparently apparently are pretty much extinct at this point. Like, they're really hard to find, just like amber on beaches. Because, well, people pick them up, and now we have nothing left.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the amber doesn't wash up as much, I don't think, anymore. Like,
no. Oops.
I mean, I think it does a little bit. Baltic amber is still...
Yeah, but it's... I mean, I guess, yeah, it's just... Well, there's a limited amount, after all. Like,
yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, this makes sense. But... It just kind of... I find it kind of interesting, though, like, the way those things, like, oh yeah, no, these are really common.
Yeah, now...
Now it's like, Okay, what the hell is that?
I think it's a Viking. It's not as fun as the Gek.
I preferred the little bird creatures.
The Gek. Yes.
Do these guys even have eyes?
Yeah, there's things at the side of its head. Yeah.
Oh, it's like a weird rhino.
Kinda, yeah. But some of them are differently shaped, and I do find that weird.
Yeah, that is... Why am I not drawing on different layers? Somebody riddle me this. Sorry, this is just one of my things. Like, I work digitally and I always end up working on one layer. And I think you do the same thing a lot of the time, don't you?
Yes.
It's like, oh. But yeah, just to go back for a second, sorry, I was talking about Wind Riders. Why do I always get sidetracked? I actually really like its eyes.
Yeah, same.
I still don't like the new Wind Rider models.
I don't remember what they look like.
They're really, I don't know, really ugly primarily. Like, they're really pointy. I don't know why they've done that. They've also made the faces really unattractive. Just like, Wind Riders are supposed to be pretty cute. From like the official art.
That's
I remember
true.
that. And then you see like the in-game models and you go, oh no. I mean, on one hand I shouldn't complain. Like, anything is better than, well, whatever that face is that they put on them. Like the old Tauren Druid face.
Oh lord,
Wind Rider.
yes. That was not how you say good.
God, I remember playing a Tauren Druid. Those were just grim days in vanilla. Because this is with Classic, I'm like, yes, Classic is cool. Oh no, Tauren Druids. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Anyway, enough rambling about that. So what do these guys want in the game? Because I'm not
well, they
checking.
are just a race of, you know.
Oh, they're just chilling around here in
This is a space station. They hang out here. Yeah.
That's
kind of like the way the Gek did in the other playthrough. See, I want to know how this is also a Viking. Its facial structure is completely different.
Yeah, this looks more like a cat with a weird...
the cat, but its face is upside down.
Yeah.
Like, it's really weird. Like, when it's not using its mouth, it looks like that's its nose there.
Yeah,
like,
I have to
like
say...
on its chin.
I have to say, this creature does give me Spore vibes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised. Like, they're all very human-esque in body. It's kind of a shame.
I mean, well, the Gek not so much. Although, yes, I mean, they're still bipedal.
Yeah, but this one is like properly...
Yeah, these just remind me of, what they're called. Ugh. It's a kind of a combination between, I mean, like, Tank and Garrus.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what the races are called now.
Turian.
That's the one. And...
Krogan.
Yes, Krogers.
Krogers, indeed. But yeah, those.
Do I have navigation data? I guess I must do, right?
What kind of data? Sorry, I'm deaf today.
Navigation data.
Oh, navigation! Oh. Before you wonder, yes, technically I do know that the wings on WoW creatures sit in very odd ways that wouldn't work. I tend to sometimes ignore the odd choices that Blizzard makes. Like, for example, in Windrider would have its wings attached to its butt like a bat. In WoW they always have like the gap with nothing, so you have like arm. So technically it... hold on, I'll draw it like... So WoW wings tend to do that dragon thing where they basically start here and then do this. Hold on. Let me explain this properly.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I just need to wait a second for the stream to catch up because
sorry, my screen is
discussed. I can't see your screen.
So yeah, let's say this is like the and we have the body here. This is the body here. So with WoW, what happens is they basically they kind of have this really tiny bit of wing here, meaning that there's no way that would stay in the sky at all. Like, it looks cute and I like to draw them like that as well. But because of the realistic approach that they do, like with the big dragons, like basically the wing would follow the body, so it would go further in.
Oh,
like,
right, yeah.
Technically,
so rather
it follows
than
the body.
Sticking out,
it follows basically the body.
Yeah, gotcha.
Like, so this bit here would be attached, and then you have like, you see what I mean?
I think I
the
get
bat
what
thing,
you mean.
like bats have basically the membrane attached to their body.
Yes.
And I know it's a really stupid thing to like have such a pet peeve about, because the thing is with Final Fantasy nothing makes any sense.
No.
Like, legitimately. And I know WoW it's also fantasy, so technically I should go like but it's because they do it with some of their creatures, but not with all. At least Final Fantasy is consistent, they do it on none. Like
yes. Yeah. Exactly that.
So I'm like, yeah, that's fine. You just do it on none. But yeah, basically the membrane tends to attach to the back of the body. So rather than adding, it's stupid. I know, but
no, I mean, why is it stupid?
I get such a pet peeve about it. I know actually some other people. I think it's primarily dragon role players in WoW who care about it. It's interesting. I've had some commissions from some of them and they specifically said, yeah, move the wing like this, the membrane, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to fly.
I mean, I get it, but also, dude,
do whatever you like.
You think they're not just freaking flying with also magic?
Yeah, no, I agree though, like definitely. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't all have to make sense. Definitely not in my style. I could draw cartoony anyway. That's one of the joys of being not a realistic artist. I'm like, yeah, I can just do this and I can just be like, yeah, but magic, stylization. It's people take it more easily if you draw a toony.
This is true. Huh, I guess maybe they're different aliens? I'm gonna say they're different aliens. I'm gonna say that these guys with their slightly smaller heads maybe are not the same as these guys.
That kind of looks like that's an android, right?
I don't know, maybe? I don't know, I can't tell. They all look too similar. But at the same time, not at all.
I guess that's what they'll also say about humans.
Yeah, probably.
So do you actually know if we're human? Like, technically your helmet doesn't come off. We just assume we're humans, but...
I mean... I don't know. From the way I freaking move, I assume I'm a default human male 1.
Sorry,
this doesn't look like anything. Sometimes I try and tell myself that it's, you know, it's a spacesuit. It's padded. Nothing looks ladylike in a spacesuit. But it moves like a dude.
Yeah, it's primarily like... Oh.
So I don't know. I don't care if I'm human or not. I just would like to be not a dude. Yeah, if I'm honest.
Yeah, in a game like this, it sounds really stupid, but I do wish you could just select your animation.
Yeah, I'm like...
if you're going to be staring at something for this many hours. Like,
right?
Oops.
Right? Like, I don't know. It just... I mean, it's... Oh, okay. Journey milestone accomplished. Is it just stood still for 10 hours at a time? Oh, right. That was a little late, but okay. Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't look like a... Yeah. I wish my run wasn't so manly. But again, you try running ladylike in a spacesuit. I bet I couldn't.
No,
so.
But...
Really, this is it? This is the space station? Oh no, there's more over there.
I was gonna say, you sound disappointed. Like...
Yeah, I kinda am. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's great and all, but it was tiny. I mean, it's still tiny. It's just twice the size tiny. I was hoping there'd be... I don't know. More.
I mean, more is... I was gonna say, more is always better. I was like, no, not in terms of, like...
No. I wanted to be where the people are. I wanted to see them dancing. Okay, so that is definitely a Viking. Cool.
I kind of like them. They're like whales.
Yeah, it's like a... Looks like a dolphin.
Actually, you're right. It's a dolphin, not a whale.
It's got kind of blowholes up here and... A rhino. It's like a cross between a dolphin and a rhino.
I will say, the way they move their jaw, it kind of scares me. Because they kind of do that sideways thing, and...
Yeah, well, I mean...
You know, I'm also not sure I like the way he talks.
Okay. I mean, I'm not judging him too hard.
No, I'm mostly intimidated.
Okay.
I'm easily intimidated, shush.
I mean, cool, that's great. That's horrible.
Oh my god, what? Sorry, I can't see. What did it just say?
Horrific flesh helmet. Anomalous face transformation. Naturally transform your appearance via the application of a flesh-hungry parasite. This living being partially fuses with the brainstem of its host, sealing their symbiosis. Cautiously transform the appearance of your exosuit at an appearance modifier.
I mean, does this imply that your exosuit is kind of you?
Well, maybe. You know what? I'll take it. I'm not actually interested in any of this stuff, but I do want you to buy... Not my pickles. You can't have my pickles.
My pickles special?
No, I just like them. Okay. Well, you can have that.
So do you not want to change your exosuit? Like...
Hmm? Do I not want to change it? Did you see what it looked like?
Oh, no.
No, that's what I thought.
Ow.
Seriously, you don't want to buy that one thing that I really want to... Yes, there you go. You can have that. I can get that whenever I like.
Have you gotten rid of some of your slime?
Oh yeah, good point. I don't have that on me.
Can you go get it?
Yeah, I could.
Or are you just gonna like be the slimiest spacecraft, like... Don't! I can hear you judging me.
I'm judging you. It's really the slimiest spacecraft. That was really. Yeah. No, hang on. Let me go back and show you.
Too busy drawing Wind Riders really badly.
Okay. Let's just all caught up, please. When it said horrific, I mean horrific.
Yeah, okay, no, that, you know what? Yeah, no, you're right. It is a horrific place. They did aptly describe the item.
Whilst it might be funny, I don't care.
You don't care. You'd rather be orange. Yeah.
I would rather be orange. Yes. Can I get through here? Ooh. Hello. There's a gek. Hiya. Is this one of those geks that's...
See, I think these are really cute. They all work.
Yeah, these are precious. Okay.
Basically, they are like gecko birds. There's no other way around it.
Yeah, and I like them a lot. I mean, I will hire this gek, but I don't have a construction terminal, so I'm gonna take these nanites and I'm gonna walk away.
But yes, I apologize for my terrible art today. I'm a little bit art blocked.
Oh, good.
Oh, come.
What? That's a vote of confidence for you. Sorry, art's shit. Are you looking at porn at work, my dude? Am I allowed to say that on stream? Probably not. Are you looking at raw prawns on at work? You naughty alien, you.
Wow. That's...
bad alien.
Yeah, what he said. No.
Gra. You know what? Do it. I don't care.
This is why I shouldn't give the youth iPads. Can't trust them.
Ah, you got married. Well done. That's nice. Okay, so that is also a Viking, I guess, given that my standing with the Viking just increased. So that thing I said earlier on about them being different races is complete bunkum.
They just have, like, okay, that's actually really nice because it means there's a lot of variety within, like, their appearance.
Yeah.
I'm so used to, like, games where it's, like, all the same.
Yeah, but their facial structures is completely different. Their eyes aren't even in the same place on their heads.
Yeah, well, maybe that's just because we're human and therefore we assume that like, species have to follow the same exact, like...
Name another Earth species.
That's what I'm saying. Earth
Oh, right.
species.
You
Because
said...
we are human. Sorry.
Right. I was assuming that by human you meant... Yeah,
No, I'm sorry.
Evolution doesn't tend to favour that kind of, well, I mean, different variations on the whole, yeah, sure, but this kind of variation?
Yeah, no, you have a point.
I mean, what would happen if, like, a side-eyed Viking and a front-eyed Viking, you know?
Well, perhaps...
Is it like a 50-50 thing?
Well, perhaps the male and the females in this species look quite different. That happens.
Bold of you to assume they have males and females.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's just throwing stuff out there.
Bold of you to assume that that's how they work.
I don't know.
Not asking this guy what he's got in his pants. His Iran gangbang is dead. I'm sorry. Sorry?
I like how this is very important work.
Oh. That makes me upset, but I'm going to request dialect help from you. Please tell me about your orangutan person. Can I get through here? No. Lies.
No, like...
Oh, I could, but not. I need an Atlas Pass V3. Did I just gain a walking... yeah, no! I met 10 aliens. Okay, that's nice.
Sorry.
Again, it takes ages to actually register that I did that. It's fine. No, nothing to see here. Shop? Not shop. Shop. What's this?
But yeah, this is also a perfect example of why I'm not keen on, like, streaming commissions. If I'm having a day like this one, where I have to redo the same thing like a billion times, like, I can't even imagine doing it for a commission. Like, this is just personal art and stuff. But
It's a lot of pressure.
like, I admire artists who can just do the art.
Yeah.
It's like, it's fine. Like, they get art blocked and it's like, oh yeah, my art just doesn't come as easily. I'm like, if I get art blocked, like, I can't even draw Stickman. Like, it would turn out like, I don't know, some beast from hell instead.
Well, I mean, arguably you could sell that, but yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm much the same. If I'm having an art block day, week, month, nothing I do will ever come out right. I can't just work through it. I have to just lie under a table in the dark until it goes away.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I swear that's partly from, like, actual decades of trying to work through art block.
Yeah,
because
like,
it gets a little bit worse every single time.
Yeah, but then again, they're also, like, art block isn't like a natural thing. Like, in art school as well, like, no way that they would let you have.
No, absolutely. Well, my art, my illustration tutor, the head of the...
Yeah.
He didn't believe in burnout.
Yeah.
So he just basically, if you weren't able to draw that day, you were considered lazy. You had to draw something.
Yeah.
If anything, if you were struggling, he'd set you more work on top of the work you already had to kind of get your creative juices flowing.
I swear those peoples have never had depression in their life.
Oh no, I don't think he ever. I don't think he actually believed depression was a thing.
Oh, that's tough, man.
So, I mean, it's like, yeah, no, honestly, but I mean that's just how it goes. It shouldn't, but it is.
Yeah.
But it has kind of burnt me out a little bit on working through art block.
Yeah.
Like if it's not happening, it's not happening.
No, like you now have to have this delicate balance essentially, and otherwise your brain just goes like, no.
Yeah. Which makes, working very frustrating. Some people thrived under that though.
I know, like I don't.
But I'm assuming they're also the people who thought a little bit more like he did.
Yeah.
Whose brains worked a little bit better. I mean,
that's really what it really comes down to, isn't it? It's like, do you have functioning brains?
Well, that's the thing. If the method works for you, like if you've got art block, just do something else.
Yeah.
Like do a different project.
Mm-hmm.
Which, in theory, is a good idea.
Yeah.
If you're not vibing essentially with your current project, try something else. But that doesn't work if you've got a deadline and all you're doing is increasing your workload for tomorrow and the day after because you spent a day drawing something else.
Yeah.
And now your hand is also sore. Kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I find that if I try drawing something, it's difficult. I don't know.
It's like,
Sometimes also all I need to do is think about something for a day or two.
Yeah, you're amazing at like just thinking. Like you can really like plan things in your brain, like how you're gonna approach projects and craft them.
That's mostly because I'll take the amazing. I'll take it. But that's partly because unlike you, I've got visual, like a visual, what's it called? Brain? Mind?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
I can picture things in my mind.
Yeah.
No, I can't like replay a whole movie in there.
No.
Just snippets and clips and stuff.
Yeah.
But when I'm making, say, a plushie, a lot of the time I'll have like a little 3D projection.
Yeah.
In my head.
Yeah, you can
turn
it around
like, and work out, and then I can get stuff down on paper.
Yeah.
And then I can kind of work from there.
Mm.
So yeah, sometimes just thinking about something for a couple days does help. And looking at other people's plushies and commercial plushies and stuff.
Yeah, like sometimes I've just like bought plushies as well for you. I go like, look.
Yeah.
Is this useful to you?
Yeah.
And by just bought plushies, I meant like I've bought plushies and gone like, hey, is this useful as reference?
Yes.
Not you like I just bought plushies just so it could like.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I what we're going for, I have that mind blindness. I cannot see images in my brain. It's great as an artist, but it's oddly common for artists. But yeah, it's not the most useful, and that's also why I can't do 3D art very easily.
Yeah.
Because I kind of have to sculpt everything. It's also why I can't sketch cleanly. This is not an option for me.
People can sketch cleanly?
Well, like I have to... Some people can just do like small like lines or kind of do like, I don't know. I just have to like do lines and hope that... Like, okay, people may have an idea of the shape they want. Well, I just kind of have to sketch and erase the lines I don't want.
Fair.
That's kind of how it goes for me, and it's not great to deal with. But it's the way this is just the way it is for me. Or maybe I'm just incompetent. Maybe I'm just making excuses. Maybe I just suck.
Maybe.
In which case, please don't tell me.
No, I won't. It's okay.
Why am I sitting still with my headphones on while I can't hear anything?
Do you want me to turn it back up?
No, it's okay. I don't want you to deafen yourself.
Me neither. Oh, bum.
Huh? What did you do?
Oh, I don't have any space. That's all. I'm gonna sell it to you.
Oh wait, the air server just disconnected me.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Ah, let me
Wonder why it did that.
Oh, because it's quit.
Oh, well that's just nice of it, isn't it?
Isn't it?
I'm so sorry.
Let me find it again. Where is it?
Why would anything go alright? It's like, oh well, you suck so hard, I'm just gonna disconnect your
It hasn't quit, actually. It's just, it's not here. I mean, it has quit.
Hold on, I'll see if my stupid,
See, it's
screen mirror has just decided to quit.
It's still in your menu.
Let me double check.
Do you want me to exit it and upload it?
Okay, I think it might be the Wi-Fi.
Oh, really? Because it's not showing up here. That's what I mean. The window's gone.
Okay, fine, yeah, just try rebooting it. Nah, let's try rebooting it.
I actually don't know where it is on your PC.
Just go to the start menu.
Yep.
It should just be air server.
This one here?
Yeah.
And then I have
the one.
to. Okay.
Yush. Sorry about this.
Conflicting application running. Yep. Yes, please do close the other application. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, the window's gone, so... Oh, no, the window's still not showing up.
Oh no. That's not very nice.
No.
I cursed us all by saying everything seemed to be running okay earlier.
Yeah, the window's just not showing up.
Could you just kill the application?
I already did.
I mean...
Or do you mean like Control Delete?
Yeah, just Control Delete. Sorry, the process I should have said.
What is it? Control... Yeah, that. Task Manager.
Sorry for this delay, everyone.
It's not open, according to the Task Manager.
Could you check... Oh.
What?
Well, it's still not finding it either.
Yeah, no, let me try it again. It still reckons it's a conflicting application running, so that's fun.
Shall I come over to have a look, because it's my PC and it might make it easier to double check some things. Oh?
Yeah, no, I did that last time, but it doesn't bring the window up. See?
Rude.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. I'll let you... Actually, first, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, go save.
Hang on. No, I'm not gonna save. I just need to... I mean, I can't save.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that you
So
can't
I'm
save.
just gonna kind of pause it,
Yeah,
quote
good
unquote.
idea.
I don't know what I just pressed.
I'm really sorry about
this. You can take my chair.
Yeah, I'm gonna take over the... Ooh. Okay, so what you hear now is me trying to squeeze...
Yeah, there you go. You can sit your desk down.
I shall. So, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell air server is doing, because it's not playing nice today. Like, I've heard of a lot of Windows updates recently just causing problems with, like, Photoshop, and I guess I've been lucky because I haven't had any issues with Photoshop. But, apparently air server doesn't like me now. There we go. Can I please have my air server back, though? Yeah, we're gonna work? Maybe? Possibly? I'm asking really nicely. I mean, it's now found air server, but it doesn't seem to be connecting. Nope. This is very exciting, I'm sorry. Whoop, Terry, don't you start, like, huffing and puffing. theory. For some reason, it's refusing to connect. Well... Please hold on while I sort out these technical difficulties. It's also interesting because first thing I thought is like, oh, it has to be my Wi-Fi, but it seems to be fine. It's connecting to my Wi-Fi just fine. Let's have another try.
This is exciting, huh?
Yeah, it is. Please enjoy this. Oh, sorry. I'll get off your way.
No, it's okay. I can't really sit down anyway.
No.
It's fine.
So, I'm gonna try connecting to Air Server again.
Mm-hmm.
If this doesn't work, well, I guess I'll just...
I'm gonna do a little dance.
Hi, can I... Oh. Okay, well, it says I can now successfully connect to it. Let's see if it actually lets me. Woohoo! We're back.
Thanks to my dance.
Yeah, it's true. Just so you did a little clappy dance. Whoop.
Those were the sounds of my butt cheeks clapping together.
That's some clip.
Not my hands.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay, this is where Clip Studio is like, nah fam.
Well, Clip Studio seems to be okay. Clip Studio would like you to show you the latest news.
It always does that, and like I hate the fact that there's just the OK button. There's not like, and sometimes it just sits there for like
a number
ages.
of times I've accidentally pressed OK.
Yeah, and I'm like, no.
I'm like, I didn't want that
because my iPad just screams in horror. Oh god.
What?
Just realised my iPad is in the wrong.
That's okay.
Haha! Haha! Ha! Oh,
there we go.
Oh, phew! Yeah, so what happens is if I tilt my iPad, it tabs out of, like...
Yeah.
It basically messes everything up.
Yeah.
Let me put it this way. If you're gaming, it will tap you out of the game.
Oh, yeah. Can I get rid of the QR code?
Yes.
Cool.
And you can tab back into it.
Many
Sky.
Can I really?
Yeah. Nobody Sky. Let's go.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Okay, after that, I need to do work on the different artwork. I get like this if something.
She does. It's true.
It's like no, I can't continue on this. I don't like it enough.
Sven, come hug me.
She has this a certain reindeer plushie.
It's from Build-A-Bear. It's great.
Yeah, I bought it earlier this year when I went to the Netherlands. I was like, here now you have something to hug.
And he's great. He's great for hugging.
Hey, he gives better hugs than I do.
I named him Sven.
Whoa, what was that texture doing?
Was there a bad texture? I've given up.
Some of the texture was glitching out on the right hand side. Like, at least when I looked over.
Okay, I can believe that.
Wow. Okay, come on.
Is our stream actually...
It was working when I checked earlier.
I'm not seeing anything right now. But that could just be because... It could just be because it's running really far behind, or it could be that my iPad's disconnected from the network, so...
Yeah, probably everything just died. Like, my phone is also having a fit, so...
Probably. So do you think the network just went again?
I think our network might just have gone again.
How
which
exciting.
Okay, we...
Yeah, because right now, my iPad doesn't think that the stream is... We'll see.
Well, I'm just gonna double check. So yeah, our Wi-Fi for some reason, our Wi-Fi likes to act up a little bit.
Just a smidgy, yeah.
Like, I was printing some stuff the other day.
My iPad reckons the channel's offline. So.
Yeah, well, your iPad is a dirty liar.
Yeah?
Yes. My stream definitely shows Mr. Man, like
cool.
I mean, threatening you.
Means that I can't monitor chat either.
It's okay, I'm checking.
Cool.
Tuned word. So, yes.
But yes, sorry, you were printing something the other day.
Yeah, and the printer, like, okay, so printers, I swear, I was printing on fancy paper. And I haven't done that in forever. Now, first of all, I stuck some of my fancy paper the wrong way. And one of the sides really does not take ink, so that kind of came out as hideous watercolor paper. I mean, print.
Is it dry yet?
Actually, let me see if it's dry.
This is an interesting... These aren't anything for me. I don't need this guy's wares.
Actually, it's downstairs. I moved it so it wouldn't get like...
Well, now I'm disappointed.
Well, I can basically 99.9% guarantee you that it hasn't dried yet. It will never dry, I don't think.
I can believe that.
But yeah, it was just an absolute bloody mess of a print. So yeah, that was great, but it printed that one like completely, and then basically I got the paper in the correct way. And like, it must have known it was the fancy paper, because it printed like the first quarter, and then it cancelled the print.
It did.
And then it did it again.
Yeah.
And after that it did like a fifth. And it's simply because our Wi-Fi just, I don't know what's up with it. I still need to buy those, what are they called again?
Oh, the
I did research into what I needed to get, and I've already forgotten what they're called. Either way, they're the little...
Oh my goodness. Mesh.
Yes.
A Wi-Fi mesh.
A mesh router.
Mesh router, yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Sorry, it is router.
Is it router or router
okay.
in
In
English?
English.
Yeah.
I've only ever heard it called router.
Right.
Sorry. In UK English, for example, my whole life up until YouTube became a thing,
Yeah.
I've heard it called router. Because in English, it's a route. It's a
because you
like if you reroute something,
yeah,
you are a rerouter.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Whereas in America, often it's pronounced route.
Yeah.
Reroute. So it's a router. And I've heard English language YouTubers comment on the fact that they get hate comments about the fact that they pronounce it wrong, when in reality it's just a dialect distinction, because, you know, English people say route, not route.
Yeah, that makes
just
sense.
like we say cork and corking, not cock and cocking.
Yeah, I still can't believe,
like the first time I heard that joke, I mean, somebody comment about like, oh yeah, I said like, I need cock in the middle of like a B&Q, not B&Q, they wouldn't say it in the middle of B&Q, that's English. I mean, they might, but they'd actually want, you know, penis. A chicken.
But yeah.
In the middle of a home, like a DIY store.
Yeah.
You know, oh, I want cock. I was like, cork? You want cork? How is that joke? They sell cork at a DIY store. And then I read through the comments and I was like, it's funny because it sounds like cock. I'm like, it doesn't. But in American, apparently it does.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so it's a router over here, but I've been debating whether or not I need to start calling it a router because...
Yeah. Yeah, heaven forbid people have accents, Peter. Like, yeah.
Heaven forbid... That's not an accent, that's just incoherent. If I warped a potato hole, could I get back to this space station? Or am I just stuck without a spaceship?
Yeah, no, I just also...
Yeah, God forbid how people have accents or come from different countries.
Oh, you have a hamburger place in Seattle called Dick's. Yeah. So Dick is a very common name in Dutch.
Yeah. To be fair, over here so much. Yeah. Like, Dick is just a really common form of Richards. I mean, Richard, even.
Yeah, like...
But it's still funny.
Yeah. Well, this is also... Okay, so, there's this Dutch detective, which is called Badger. And his surname is Cock. So, of course, all the English people would go like, ha 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 ha, because it's also written like Cock, like C-O-C-K. And he even makes a point out of it. Like, whenever people, like... Because Cock is also a common name in Dutch, surname. but it's K-O-K.
Ah, yeah.
So Dick Cock is actually... And for the longest time, basically...
Oh, my spaceship walked with me.
Our Prime Minister was Wim Kok.
Uh-huh.
Which of course was hilarious in all the English news, like...
Naturally.
So yeah, that's... yeah. And of course all English speakers, when they start learning Dutch, they think like... Or they learn the one word, which is lol.
Oh yeah.
And they think that lul is pronounced like lol. And I'm like, it's not pronounced the same way. It's
I remember having
the
conversation with you, like, it took you about half an hour to realise, like, one of my mum's friends, who I'm not particularly fond of, but whatever.
Yeah.
He has a Dutch friend. And he kinda, I think he was over for dinner one day or something. It was a while ago when, you know, people still met in person. And he was like, oh yeah, there's this like really, really funny word on the internet that like nobody seems to have realised is like a Dutch insult, and like, you know, my Dutch friend is always talking about it. But she must be a ball up party. I mean, she's always talking about, you know, all these English people don't realise that what they're saying is like, you know, really rude word. But he couldn't remember what the word was. So I had to ask you, I was like, is there a really rude word that's like really big all over the internet? And yeah, it turned out it was lol versus lol.
Yeah.
And it's like, but that's not. But I guess these days, ironically, since we had this conversation many years ago, more and more people have been saying for the lols.
Yeah.
So now everyone is using lol.
Oh yeah, by the way, lol is...
It means cock, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's basically slang for... Yeah. It's
cock and balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also can call somebody a lol.
Yeah, but you can also...
He's an asshole.
You can call somebody a cock and it means he's a cock, so...
Yes.
Or a chicken. I mean... A virile, manly, studly chicken.
Does that mean you're a Chad? I don't know internet speech these days. Technically, if you're a very manly chicken, that surely that means that you're a Chad. Okay, I should change the subject quickly. We're too old for this. We're old ladies.
I'm mostly just debating whether or not being a manly chicken makes you a Chad.
I mean, you start your stuff and you get all the pretty ladies.
I mean, if there are pretty ladies about.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, maybe you're a very manly, nice guy chicken. Who doesn't get the ladies because they're put off by your fedora.
That's true.
Yeah. How do you like them apples, manly chicken man?
See where it's coming from.
I don't. I'm glad somebody does. Hello,
Right.
potato hull-based computer.
I like how... Okay. I really like how we have all this really high-tech stuff. And this bloody computer still runs basically DOS on the green screen.
Naturally. And it's got the same old little warning sticker on it. Probably says like, don't get wet. Don't remove this label. I don't know.
Yeah.
That sounds ominous. The message decrypted says, as the traveler finds their wings, fly to us and claim your place among the stars. I don't trust that message, and I'm not going to. Really?
You see, you definitely shouldn't, because in Final Fantasy XIV that would be Asians.
I was gonna say, I don't...
Don't trust them!
I don't like that. I do not.
Sorry, just quickly doing my neck exercises.
Coordinates logged. Reach the signal.
At least our little house spider is hanging around on my side of the room again.
Yes, I'm glad.
We have this cute little house spider, and yesterday it decided it liked to bungee jump right in front. Of your face.
Yes.
While you were doing
suddenly
other
looked
things.
up and the spider was like, "Hello." No, thank you. Not today, please.
No.
Let me see. my iPad decided to reconnect to the interwebs. It's maybe not falling.
The answer is no.
Let's
most
not
likely.
fall in a hole while I do.
Oh.
This is so. I don't know if I think this planet is pretty or boring or both.
It's kind of like a desert, isn't it? Like deserts are also pretty, even though they can be true. Like very samey and like.
Interesting. Well, I say interestingly. I don't know if it's interesting or not. But interestingly, she said in quotation marks, it's actually quite temperate during the day, and then at night it gets really cold. I say temperate. I'm not 25 degrees.
Kind of like a desert.
Yeah, but deserts aren't known for being temperate during the day.
No, actually, I'm not kidding. Like,
it's not 25 degrees worth of temperate.
No.
As far as I'm aware, they tend to be known for being a little warmer than that.
Yeah.
A smidgy toastier. I'm sure I'm supposed to fly there in my ship, but you know what? I don't like to do that. I like to run on foot. Mostly because I miss shit when I'm on my ship.
Yeah, like, the ship also feels a little bit, like, difficult. I mean, it looks difficult to control anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that's mostly because I'm bad at it. Ironically, I'm actually better at it when I'm off screen.
It's funny, I draw better when I'm off screen.
Yeah, well.
Like, technically, it shouldn't make any difference, but, like, for example, if I'm having a bad art day, I tend to just stop drawing.
Yeah.
Like, I continue for a bit and then I just give up.
That's a mood. See, I also, like, I need to stop playing No Man's Sky when I'm not on stream because funny stuff keeps happening. Like, the other day when I was playing, I was walking casually up a cliff and a spaceship just came by and smashed into me. And I ended up landing in the ocean, you know, like, miles away. Just sailing through the sky and then landing in the ocean with, like, one of my health thingies gone. And honestly, I'm kind of really sad that it didn't happen on stream.
Like, in general, I'm just sad you didn't manage to record it because I would have loved to see that.
Yeah, it was also, you were out of the room and...
Yeah, I was like, I think I was packing or something. I'm like...
Yeah, I think you were. I was just doing a little bit of gaming with breakfast, as everyone does. I also discovered that I can restore after I've mined stuff with my mining beam.
Wait, restore what?
With my mining beam, I can restore stuff.
I'm so confused. What does it do?
When I dig down, I can click restore. I can click through to the restore option. Ah, see, this is the stuff I miss if I don't go on foot. Being attacked by frickin' death to me. Oh, you're unidentified. Well, I'm gonna identify you as.
For a second, I thought you killed a hiker.
I killed a hiker. Yes. This is Grand Theft Auto now. Great. I named you, and now I'm gonna murder you, you bitey little.
What was that?
It was a plant that bit me. It was basically a Venus flytrap.
Oh, like, so for me it just looked like you just killed kind of an innocent hedgehog who was just minding his own business.
No, he was a bitey little shit and I killed him out of revenge because he ate me. I mean, he didn't, but he did. But yeah, see, I've been rewarded with knowledge stones. So yeah, you were downstairs doing actual work, and I was upstairs being like, yeah, I'm eating breakfast and exploring the universe. And then
that does sound like work to me.
A spaceship. It sounds like work. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. What is that? Is that nearby? Yes. Yeah, and then I got hit by a spaceship.
Of course.
It was wicked. And I was instantly just really annoyed with myself. I mean, it's never gonna happen again. It's not like...
No, that was just a weird freak accident.
Yeah.
That's one thing I like so much about the Switch on the whole, like, because you have that 20-second, like, record option.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I get so mad not all games support it. And the other day, something really hilarious happened in
no,
one of the indie games I played. No! And I was like, this game doesn't support, like, video recording. He's like, no!
That's really upsetting.
I was like, how could you? How could you do this to me?
I can sell that for a lot. I'm not going to. Oh, apparently I can't.
Right now I'm primarily living through, like, other people, like, posting hilarious cyberpunk glitch reels. Like, it's become, like, I swear, it's just become a whole, like, work of art at this point. Like,
the glitches.
The glitches. Yeah. Like, the one that it scares me in particular is the one with the tree. like that was also in that glitch field that you saw, like when the tree just comes towards you, like all the leaves they just stretch out.
Yes!
Like, that's legitimately horrifying!
Yeah,
like,
agreed.
Like, my dudes!
Yeah, no, I agree, that is horrifying. This thing, it's this thing. I'm gonna kill it. Yeah, you can snap all you like. I'm too far away for you to bite me. Yeah. I'm gonna take your oxygen. No, I don't have to get it from the little ground things. It's great. What's this? Oh, it's one of those plants. That's fine. Oh wait, no, it's not.
I keep trying to think of other like weird words in Dutch that people think are very. What do you find?
What? Oh, nothing. It's just Actually, you know what? I think this might have been where I landed. Maybe? No. But I'm gonna sell some stuff to it. Hello. Sorry, weird words in Dutch, please do.
Like, clearly this is gonna have to be, like, teach people Dutch.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't...
It's fun to learn Dutch, I think.
No, I'm joking. You actually really, you have a good time with Dutch.
I do have a good time with Dutch. It just, sometimes I feel very betrayed by it.
Yeah, that's a...
Because
yes.
I think I've got something, and you'll be like, no, actually, that in this context doesn't work that way, and I just give you the ultimate look of betrayal. No, I swear, that's my flag. That carrot is my flag that I had. I say my flag, not my flag, but... Is this where I landed on this planet? No, sure.
Didn't you just... Oh wait, like you landed.
No, I just discovered it.
So whose flag is that?
I don't know, somebody's flag. It looks like a carrot. I like it. I want it. You are great, because I can sell you things. Actually, you not want this viscous fluid, please.
I'm finally getting rid of your...
I'm getting rid of my viscous fluid, I hope.
What's this actually used for, out of curiosity? Do you not know? No.
An unnaturally thick liquid of dubious colour. Its origins are impossible to fathom. Appears to have some mild magnetic properties. So you stick it to your fridge, that's pretty much it.
So basically what you're doing now is you're giving up your fridge magnet.
I'm giving up my melted down fridge magnets, and you cannot have my little pickles. Speaking of little pickles, oxygen cocks. Thank you.
It's still on the same bloody...
Hmm? No, they look the same on every planet. It's a little disappointing. But what can you do? At least I recognise them.
Yeah. At least you don't have to rediscover what gives you oxygen.
Exactly. I see them and I'm like, hey, that's an oxygen cock. Great. I know where I'm going with this.
Uh-huh.
You know where you are with an oxygen. My power surge boost faded, so I had to land. You are going to die. That's right. There are sentinels like good behind me the whole time.
It's okay, you can take those down. You've proven that before.
Yeah. Again, in my other save.
No, that wasn't this one.
No, my other no, I meant my other save. I took a couple down and then I just didn't run away, and then they call these big sentinel dog things, and now I feel kind of bad for not doing that on stream too. But I also didn't want to die. Yeah. But it would have been funny if I had. Hello, have I discovered you? Yeah, I have, apparently.
What is it?
It's technically immortal. Oh, it's one of those ones with the fins. It just looked different.
Oh, yeah.
What's it got? I'm getting real spore vibes from you, my friend.
That's not a compliment.
No, I know. No, actually, no, it's pretty cool. I like its flippers. Side flippers. They're pretty funky. But yeah, the second planet you find isn't always, say, cold or inhospitable. Because I found a paradise planet on my second planet. I mean, the second planet that I was,
what the fuck is a paradise planet?
Well, it's perfect for one thing. I mean, it has absolutely no minerals, which isn't that perfect. But,
I was gonna say, like, oh, cool.
the weather is apart from this one scripted firestorm that I believe happens the minute you learn how to build. Where are we going out to the left? We don't want to go. Okay. But yeah, no, apart from the one scripted firestorm, it's there's nothing. There's no weird weather changes or anything. It's just it's normal. It's temperate. It's livable.
That's kind of cool though.
Yeah, it sits in like the 20 something degree range. It's a delight.
But this planet doesn't seem to be like...
This planet's cold at night.
Yeah, fair.
I know my life support systems are going down. It's because I'm running.
I do find it still kind of like a design flaw. It's like, oh yeah, if you want to run like your life support
I guess you're using up oxygen more quickly because you're running. That would be what I would assume.
Yeah.
That's not that. And then we use sodium to refuel that, and we go over there. Yeah, I mean I find it slightly less. Although no, rocket pack, I guess I can understand it maybe uses oxygen as fuel.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it makes sense to me. You run faster, you breathe more, you use up your oxygen faster.
Yeah, no,
and potentially you use your jetpack. I mean, you use your fuel to power your oxygen to power your jetpack.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Again,
it's pretty combustible. As far as I know. So... 20 words is fluent, huh? Well, I got good news for you.
You're fluent in Dutch now.
I'm fluent in Dutch. I'm fluent in Dutch supermarkets, for sure. Have been for years.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, alright, so back when we lived in the Netherlands, like, because I speak English and basically all Dutch people speak English.
Most Dutch people speak English.
Yeah, fine. To a degree.
Yeah, you can pretty much get by on the whole. Yeah.
So, like, you didn't really need... I mean, you weren't really
tried,
exposed to... Yeah, you
but
tried.
I'm really bad with languages because of the way I learn them.
Yeah, you're basically just like me. You're kind of just...
Rules. I can't do rules. I have to get, like, a feel for them.
Yeah.
And then I learn the rules to, like, back myself up.
Yeah.
It's kind of like having an opinion and then finding out the facts that back it up, right? That's...
Yeah, exactly that.
Not recommended. But yeah. Carry on. Sorry.
I know, but like the things you would expose yourself to constantly was
supermarkets.
Yeah.
And also because I used to pick up recipe cards and stuff.
Like we would go to the Albert Heijn and we'd pick up recipe cards and you'd be like, aha!
Yeah. Yes, the aha at the Albert Heijn.
Yeah.
The aha. That's what it's called.
Yes.
I mean, although these days kids seem to be calling it something else.
The uppie.
Yes,
which is always what we've called it.
Okay, you just never told me about that. So I first saw it written down. I was like, "What's that?"
Yeah. It's because I come from a posh area, and posh people don't tend to call it uppie.
Yeah.
It's one of those cases. Why did I grow up in such a posh area?
I don't. Why did I grow up in such a posh area? We just don't know.
Why we bond so much, we both grew up
poor in posh areas. Yeah. You were a little poorer than me though.
Yeah.
I was just told I was poor, but actually not. I mean, I was poorer than everyone I went to school with.
Yeah, exactly. You were like relative wise.
Like relative. Well, you were. Yeah. Yeah, I can't restore this. It's too much. I've dug too much out. We'll just create terrain. It's probably a big waste of resources, but...
Yeah, but if it's stylish, do we really care?
Well, it's not even like stylish. I just feel bad decimating the landscape like this. It would help if I could actually see what I was doing. Because of course your textures are...
They're really not having it today.
I load it up, but it's like,
This is starting to look like the freaking rock ingredient. Like...
Yeah, they do kind of... They have a... See?
We're just paying a homage to
homage to the Final Fantasy
untextured rock.
Untextured rock. Oh, the one real hero of 2020. There's probably a hole there I could fall in and murder myself. Unintentionally.
I actually still managed to die in this game, or
not yet. I'm sure I can if you want me to.
It wasn't a request or anything. Like, it's not like Please go and kill yourself in this.
Please, that's not. I think you're fine. But if you carry on in that,
I will actually get.
You'll get us banned off Twitch. That's not what I meant to do.
What the fuck did you just do?
I didn't realize that it switched my tool back to mine. So I was aiming my tool at the rock and wondering why it kept leaving.
Oh, that's fine.
Like, come on. It's not fair. I just want to make... There we go. There, I've repaired the hillside. It looks so good now.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, there's a little big hole there. I just slammed it. Perfect.
I'm almost starting to say...
It's beautiful! Beautiful. Look, like nothing's ever happened. Like, nothing happened here. Oh, there's still... You can still fall right. Well, we're leaving. I see you. I see you, blighty bitch.
What? Do you just have a problem with this? Is this like...
Yes! They bite!
But that's only when you walk into them, right?
No, when you walk anywhere near them. Did I just get an achievement for killing... What a title. I don't even know where titles... Where can I put titles? Is it in here?
Oh, is it like for the multiplayer, so you can have like a title?
Yes. Yeah. But I don't know.
You can be all like, lol, check out my amazing title.
Check out my amazing title. I'm determined. I killed, I don't know, 20 bitey plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how I say... sorry. So at the moment, just to date this stream, basically all the borders from the UK are kind of blocked.
Completely blocked off.
Meaning, like, I have some parcels.
Because of our new limited edition strain of COVID-19.
Yes, the special Christmas edition.
Yeah.
I also like how like this happened, and they were like, oh yeah, we won't do anything. We'll just watch it. And then it turned out to be highly contagious. Like they didn't shut the it was started in London, basically, didn't it?
As far as I'm aware, although yeah, some people think. Case I read either today or yesterday, possibly today, that at least one or some scientists think that it started in England, and some just think that it started somewhere else, and England just discovered it.
Oh yeah. So we
didn't. I don't know if.
So we might not have created the limited edition, but we'll.
But
take
it
the
doesn't
credit.
seem to be. Well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't.
This is the kind of cultural appropriation I definitely can't stand behind. I mean, England is known for nicking other people's stuff, so I guess it serves us right, but...
But we haven't given this one a terrible name yet.
No,
we haven't given it a special name.
No, we haven't, actually. Oh, no, they have.
Really?
I thought they had, actually.
Oh.
They called it something with a lot of S's and 5s in it. I don't know. Maybe.
A lot of S's and 5s. I love this.
I might be telling a lie. I'm not necessarily reliable, like... When it comes to small facts that I've picked up, I'm not good at remembering things at all. Like that one time when I was like, hey, yeah, dog shit used to be white because it had like chalk in it. Because I swear I remembered reading that it was chalk, but it must have been something else because it was bone meal. It was full of bone meal, which was bad. Yeah. What was it?
We were talking about the COVID, the special limited edition.
Yeah, the special limited edition. Yes, I don't know if it was. Yeah, actually, you'd think it would have been discovered other places though, if it had originated somewhere else. So, I did read though that they reckon it probably originated in somebody with a weakened immune system.
Oh.
Which is why it mutated so much.
Woof, not so pleasant.
Yeah, and yeah, kind of then got passed on from there. So it doesn't take much, apparently. Which is, obviously we knew that. I mean, I hope that they're okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I care them.
Yeah, but yeah, basically as a result, the country is kind of...
It is.
Just before the other shit.
Just before everything else happens, yeah, our borders are shut, so I'm a little bit afraid, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I had like a package saved for one of my friends, and I was gonna like send it out, but then I live in Singapore.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't think I'll be sending that anytime soon.
No, sadly.
But yeah, I've been debating whether or not I'm even gonna bother going to the post office tomorrow, and the answer is no.
Yeah, well, I mean, all that's gonna happen, unless the borders are back open, is stuff's gonna sit in sacks, potentially more easily getting lost.
Exactly that.
So I feel like maybe that
yeah.
That might be the best plan, is just to not. I mean, at least when they're with you, sure they're not shipped, but they're safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fun in the UK right now.
Yeah, I don't expect it to get much funner in the time to come, but yeah.
That's why we like to stream.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I mention this, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's cool. It's fine. Everything's fine. I mean, yeah. I'm sure I'm just way more afraid than I should be. I'm sure that's it.
Yeah. It's also very difficult as a result to like get in the holiday spirit as a result, like for me anyway. It's like, oh cool.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try. Like, I don't know, do you guys have any plans for like the holidays? Like we're in tier 4, so we can't really celebrate holiday except our household, which is fine.
Yeah.
We don't mind it that much.
No.
I mean, you're stuck with me, for which I'm sorry.
Well, that's fine.
It's kind of nice to be here though, like, okay, we had so many years that we couldn't celebrate it together. Back before I moved here with you.
Yeah.
And it was always pretty tough. So that's why, no matter what, I'm always happy that I'm here to celebrate it with you.
Yeah, same. Exactly that. Yeah, the number of times I had to leave you alone in the Netherlands and just celebrate it. Same for New Year. I would be stuck here for New Year, and you'd be elsewhere, and
yeah, that was just...
I was never really celebrating Christmas with the one person that I actually really wanted to be like making new Christmas traditions with as well.
This is like one of the first. This is the first year
Christmas
that we just
that we've been able to do our own thing and actually and it's not.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like weird because of the circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really put a Christmas wreath on the front door. I mean, no, it's a garland. It's not a wreath. Wreaths are for funerals.
Whoa, wait. There's a difference in wording? I never knew.
I believe.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it never really occurred to me because everyone just uses, colloquially, wreath.
Yeah, like, it's...
Same for, like, I mean, the thing I bake every year is a Christmas wreath.
Yes.
Like, it's a breakfast wreath.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I bake, like, this little paste... I mean, it's like a bread dough pastry thing. It's great, but don't look it up on the internet because the recipe on the kitchen is wrong. It's missing butter and they've doubled the amount of salt for some reason. It's really weird. At some point I will actually probably post it because I mean the recipe from the kitchen is already a repost of a recipe that was in a magazine in, I want to say it was something like the 60s.
Yeah.
So it's a repost anyway. And now the recipe is corrupted. And they leave out a whole chunk of the instructions.
Also, didn't there like a teaspoon went to a tablespoon?
Yeah, it was like a teaspoon and a half of salt in the original.
Yeah.
It's like a tablespoon and a half.
That's like holy.
And there's the butter quantity is missing. They don't mention butter at all in the actual bread, and it's like, oh dear. But yeah, so but no wreaths. I think I heard somebody just go off on a pedantic rant about it, and it made me start thinking about it. And it's actually it's true. Wreaths, on the whole, are things that you use for funerals. Technically, it's a garland. Technically. But I think colloquially it doesn't really bloody matter because language evolves.
It's true.
But on the other hand, it's kind of fun to look at how language has evolved and, like, I guess see what's changed. I mean, I find it fun. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Anyway, I put the thing on the door.
You put the thing with the stuff.
I put the thing, the round boy, on the front door.
Mm-hmm.
And we put, like, our little rainbow lights up in the workroom.
Yeah.
Where we sit most of the time. And that's basically all the decorating we did this year.
Yeah.
So...
But we also gave our Christmas tree to your mom.
We did give our Christmas tree.
She gave it back now.
She did now, because we're not going to use it anymore. Because we were going to go over to hers.
Yeah, we were going to celebrate
Christmas
it with
Eve.
them. Yeah, at least for one day.
Yeah.
It's okay though, like, we don't mind waiting a year to be able to spend it with people again.
Yeah.
Alive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather wait and celebrate it with people who I haven't given COVID to.
Yes.
Seems fine to me.
But nah, I'm considering doing a stream on. I always forget the Christmas days.
Christmas Day is the 25th.
Yeah, I'm considering starting my Final Fantasy X stream that day, because I'm pretty sure we all have things to do.
Yeah,
in case people want to tune in.
Well, I mean, yeah, because we celebrate Christmas primarily. Well, I say we. I mean, you don't really in the Netherlands celebrate it that much. So you've kind of come over and we've adapted the Danish Christmas Day, which is when my family tends to celebrate it on Christmas Eve, so the 24th.
Yeah.
So on actual Christmas Day, we'll be taking it easy, having our Christmas wreath breakfast, and then just kind of chilling. And we figured that maybe that would be a good day to start our Final Fantasy X stream on. Yeah. Because if people don't have family to go with, I mean, and spend time with, or they don't want to.
Yeah.
They can just drop by if they want and chat to us, and they've got something to put on in the background, and I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
We thought it would be fun, and if nobody drops by, that's also fine. But yeah.
So yeah,
so what's gonna be
the 20. That's
the Friday, right?
Yes.
Because I think
I'm really good with my days. I keep thinking that Christmas is the weekend, which technically a part of it is. Like Boxing Day is like the weekend, isn't it? So they're getting an extra day off.
Boxing Day is Saturday, so we would be getting an extra day off on Monday. Because we love holidays.
That's really something that messed me up when I moved here. I was like, so in the Netherlands we have first Christmas Day and second Christmas Day. That's it. And then over here it's like Boxing Day? What? And like the fact that you guys, like also in the Netherlands, if Christmas is in the weekend, tough tits, no extra day off for you.
Yeah.
And in England, like, no, we want our 1 day extra off, so they move it. Except I worked in jobs where that was never the case, so it just complicated things and it confused me further. But I like the fact you guys are like, no, you will give that day off. But does it actually also apply to stores?
I don't actually know. On account of the fact that I haven't been shopping on the day after, the Monday after Boxing Day for ever. I really don't. I try and, whenever possible, try and avoid. I think most places normally start their sales on the Monday after Boxing Day.
That makes sense.
Most likely. I mean, no, most stores these days, I think, aren't closed on a bank holiday. Except banks, which sometimes also aren't closed.
Oh, they're not closed. I mean, sorry. Yes, they are closed for the public.
Yes.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, because I worked in finance, of course, like... Yeah.
Yes.
I always keep thinking, it's like, no, they're like certain days that they are actually properly... Stop giving me that look.
I'm not giving you any look. can't think straight because we keep talking.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just going to work this out, but I can't.
No.
It's not particularly good stream.
No, if we're just like...
to be just quiet, so...
No, like... The thing I was gonna say is, like, I always get confused about actual banking holidays because, funnily enough, banking holidays I always thought was related to banks. I've actually no idea what the word is based on.
A bank holiday used to be that the banks were shut.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a bank holiday.
Yeah. But then I had to learn which ones were the actual bank holidays, that there is no banking traffic at all, because a lot of the time...
To the traditional ones on the whole.
Yeah.
And any extra ones. I don't really know. It seems to be completely arbitrary.
These days it appears to be. And this is also why people get really, really mad when they actually find out that there are certain days that there is literally no money movement between banks. And it also is different per country, of course. So internationally, this time of the year is absolute hell because I'm very glad I'm no longer working in this job, really, because...
Of course it's that one.
Oh, yeah. You go first.
What? No. I knew I recognised this, this code. The sequence. I knew I recognised it.
Aha!
From somewhere.
I see.
But it's just you multiply 1 by, 2.
Mm-hmm.
You multiply 2 by 3.
Oh.
You multiply 6 by 4. You multiply 24 by 5, etc., etc., etc. So it's that one.
I'm really sorry that I have no help with any of that as well.
It's fine. I just No, you go. Sorry.
But no, anyway, because no matter what you might think, a lot of the time employers forget that there's no money movement on certain days, meaning that they have promised their employees that they're gonna get paid a certain day, and then they forget that it takes 2 days to transfer money. Definitely in the UK, slower old-fashioned payments take 2 days to move, the cheap ones, because if you do a lot of payments, say if you're a big business and you have to pay a lot of employees, banks are going to charge you because you're doing a lot of different payments. And you have to tell them that if they want to get their employees paid on time, it's going to cost them 15 quid per employee extra.
Yeah, but people really like to hear that. I mean, employers really like to hear that.
Definitely before Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I no longer have to deal with that because,
Well, it just surprises me because, I mean, the reason Black Friday is a thing is because it's the last payday before Christmas. So you would assume that people would have worked out when...
Yeah, but that's only... Yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah. But that's because in the UK people got paid on different days.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. But yeah.
And you would have thought that people would have worked out by now that they have to work around.
Yeah.
You know, Christmas has happened for some time now. You would think.
Yeah, that they're not every single year going oh no.
Yeah, this is a surprise.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd think. You'd think.
Like that every single dictionary on this planet just has one word in it.
It's okay, so we're all high tech, but you can only store one word in it.
Yeah, I'm going to assume it's just because they're all rotting.
Yeah, they're all corrupted data.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, see, okay, so it's this person's flag. It looks like a carrot, but I want it.
Wait, what?
The flag of the person who's I'm following him looks like a carrot. Makes me wonder if that is a place I've been before, except I hadn't used the save beacon. Well...
Also, I apologise if there was horrific shrieking in the background.
Oh, do you think it was,
There are foxes outside.
Yes, do you think it was that audible? Oh yeah, probably is. The foxes are...
Promise you we're not murdering them.
Oh, Terry heard him.
Thanks, Terry.
Yeah. No, the foxes, there are cubs, I think, still.
Yeah, they're young ones. At this point, they're no longer really cubs.
Well, okay, no, fine, you're right. They're youths.
Yeah.
they like to scream in the middle of the night at each other.
Waking.
Which is fun, because it wakes the dog up. You've heard what she does.
She shouts.
And she likes to lie between us on the bed, so she shouts in our ears. Which is fun. And then she gets kicked off the bed, and then she doesn't understand why, because she's a dog. And, it just...
She gets upsetty.
Yeah. And it's just heartbreaking, and then she kind of makes, like, noises. And it just, means nobody gets any sleep. Oh, woo. I'm just gonna let her go.
Yeah, she's not gonna stop.
No, she's not. So sorry, this is a fun stream. We've had technical issues. The dog is putting in an appearance.
To be honest, she has a pretty good voice.
Yes, at least it's her and not him.
Yeah, like
he is high pitched.
Yeah, he's high pitched. Like he has a.
He yips rather than boofs.
Yeah. I know, Terry. I know. Yeah. I know they're being annoying in the garden.
Wolf, it's okay. Wolf, come back. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I hear him. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, she's so proud.
She is.
Know.
Yeah. Yeah. You.
Oh.
No.
Oh my God. Hamilton is trying to figure out where the barking is coming from.
Oh, bless. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh no, she's joining in with the grumbling. She's not on my lap.
Oh, well now he's gonna start getting really annoying. Well done.
Yeah, well, she was already wanting to go uppy. But yeah, she came like running back
in or like, yeah, I showed him.
She will chase foxes, by the way. She
Yes, she will. Oh lord, that was fun. That
like one time we were sitting in the garden. This is the middle of the day in the summer.
Yeah.
And this fox jumps over the fence into our garden.
Mm-hmm. And instantly, of course, sees us, and Tiri sees it. And it's like, oh, spork. It tries to jump back over the fence, and that flubs it. It can't. It just smashes into the fence. And so then it's running around the garden, basically. It's climbing into the bamboo. It's trying to get back over the fence. It keeps failing. Tiri is just, like, chasing after it. To the point where she actually managed to get a bit of bamboo stuck in her lip, which was fun to get out.
Yeah.
Which we only realised later when she just stood in front of us drooling.
Yeah, it's like, there's blood.
So it's like, we should investigate the dog. I hope she's okay. No, she had a massive bamboo splinter in her face.
But yeah, Terry
then it eventually, I think, charged out of the gate.
Yeah, the front gate.
No, the front gate. Basically, I think they find it easier to jump over that because it's like a wrought iron thing, so it's got gaps in it. I think they can climb up it, as can the neighbour children sometimes when they were younger. Which is why my gate is also bent. Trespassing is what that is.
Old ladies, don't do that to us.
Yeah, right.
We'll shake our fists angrily at you.
Yeah, I would say get off my lawn, but I mean it. Get out of my freaking garden.
Yeah.
Watch it or I'll stop sunbathing topless and then you'll be really sorry. Not as sorry as me. Anyway, where was I?
We're talking about Tiri chasing foxes.
Oh yeah! But yeah, so she went absolutely nuts on that fox, who I think learned its lesson, but not enough that they stopped coming into our garden. I'd hoped.
You know, they still like to sunbathe and like...
Well, for a while in the summer, I collected a whole load of empty like hair product containers, like hair mousse bottles, the plastic ones, and because they throw really badly, of course, they're not aerodynamic, so I can yeet them through the air, and there's not a chance in hell they'll hit a fox. So I can throw things at them with impunity, and I was hoping that maybe throwing things at them would give them enough of a shock. They'd think they were under attack and they wouldn't come in. But no, they just... I mean, except for one time, I accidentally... I didn't actually hit the damn thing, but it hit the dirt in between the fox's front paws, bounced up in front of it, and then landed again. And the fox was just staring at it like, what the just happened? What the hell is this? And then I threw another thing and it was like, wait, it's coming from the house, better run! But they still come back. I'm like, come on. I just don't want them in the garden because the dog chases them, but I don't want her to hurt herself. Or them, quite frankly.
Yeah.
You know, the fox...
Yeah, urban foxes are Just so we're clear, these are urban foxes.
Oh yeah, urban foxes. And I swear somebody's been feeding them. People feed them around here. Yeah. I hate that people feed them. I think it's absolutely disgusting. Because all it does is teach them not to fear people.
Yeah.
Because,
so
you
bad.
know, if it wasn't for the fact that Tiri was in the garden yelling at the fox until it ran away, I honestly don't think it would have run away.
No.
I think it would have just kind of been a little confused and just casually jumped back over the fence.
Yeah. Like, they are totally not scared of humans. Yeah. Like, I've also had them, like, following me. I think I
when you walk to the post box.
Yeah, like, I just had one trotting after me, like, it just some tame dog, like, wondering if it could get food. I'm like, no.
Yeah. I think because you're near the pub, the post box is near the pub, right?
Yeah.
So I reckon people coming out from the pub might actually sometimes drop food / throw food at them.
Yeah. But this is also why they get hit by cars, because they're not scared of humans,
exactly.
And like the cars don't scare them, and it's
they're not as afraid as they ought to be. And I was kind of hoping that maybe I could make it afraid at least of this garden.
Yeah.
Because
But no,
it didn't work at all.
Tira just gets really angry about them.
She gets angry about squirrels, birds, anything. Honestly, she's.
Yeah, the woodpecker was there again this morning.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah. I haven't heard it for ages. That's so nice. We have a couple. Sometimes they grub for things in our garden.
Yeah, it's really, really nice to see the like green woodpeckers. Yeah. We also have one classic, like the white and. I like how I'm not just talking birds. Because I have these birds in the garden.
I like birds.
Yeah, but they're so cute. Yeah, that's the problem with fox cubs. They are adorable. And
yeah. Yeah, they are. They're really cute, but
they really need to learn that humans are not good. I kind of wish, like, yeah. It's also just tragic because, like, the urban foxes, they didn't really choose to be born here, but my god.
Yeah.
People aren't making it easy for them.
No. That's the thing, if these ones were a little bit more afraid, I would be much more welcoming of them in my garden. But...
Well, we had one old man fox, and he was really chill. We allowed him to stay in the garden, because he would just...
True.
He would just, like, chill in the back of the garden and not really...
Yeah.
These new ones like to dig holes under the fence and on the end of trees, and it's like...
But yeah, no, old man fox also was better at climbing the fence.
Yeah.
He was,
Yeah.
He was much more alert as well. Like, if he saw you come anywhere near the door, he would leave. And he tended to check what was in the garden before he jumped in as well.
Yeah, these guys just
just jump in without checking. And it's like, excuse you. The number of times, actually, I've been sitting in the garden on the bench.
Yeah. Like,
reading a book or whatever. And they just pummel them. Pummel. What's the word I'm looking for? Topple?
Yeah.
Plummet,
yeah.
Plummet over the fence. And, yeah. But yeah, I actually can't see chat, just for the record. I can see sometimes when there's a new message in chat, because I see your screen
exactly.
a little bit, but I can't read it, so it's all up to you, friend.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you guys. I see people feeding squirrels and raccoons here, and I hate it. Humanizing wild animals is dangerous to everyone all around. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly that.
Like, we also have squirrels here.
Yes.
Nobody likes them.
I like them.
Yeah, I like them too. They're like rats.
They're great. Yeah, they're like rats with bushy tails.
I just wish that the red squirrels hadn't died out.
Yes.
They brought over, like, way back the grey squirrels, and they thrived, and they kind of yeeted all the red squirrels out. But
yeah.
And I like the grey ones. They look way more like rats than the red ones do, but I like the colour on the red ones. I can't help it.
No, same.
But no, raccoons as well. Like, I don't know what it's like to have raccoons. They look like really difficult pests to have around. Thierry, those are people outside. Don't bark. And that's the thing. We don't have raccoons here, so I'm like, oh, they look pretty cute. But
it's true.
Hearing the way they go through trash, I'm like, oh. And they're kind of like mean, like badgers, aren't they?
Are they?
I don't know. Like, I hear that raccoons can be really bloody mean. Please confirm this, chat. I have no idea. Are raccoons mean, or are they really cute? Well, really cute. Just... no. Normal animal levels of mean. Because badgers are... like... I know that honey badger is a meme. But... regular... The cute little English badgers are exactly the same. They will fuck your shit up.
Oh yeah.
Ah. Okay, so raccoons are vicious little shits.
I can believe that. I can.
So yeah. Kila volunteered at the rescue for a bit and the raccoons were evil little shits.
Ah.
Yeah,
I don't believe that.
Because the thing, like, raccoons in zoos over here tend to be pretty cute. They're pretty well behaved when they show them to you. So I figured that wasn't really realistic.
Yes.
Because for me, like I said, I've worked in a bird rescue, and like whenever people go like, oh man, I'd really like to get like a magpie or like a crow, and I'm like, no.
Indeed, what you said.
No, like if you think parrots are bad, just don't even think about it. At least I don't know. Parrots tend to kind of still like. I keep wanting to say, like, remember when I got COVID and Corvid confused all the time? Like the Corvid virus?
Yes, I do.
And now I keep wanting to say COVID instead of Corvid. But anyway,
yeah.
All Corvids are absolute demons.
Yeah.
Because they really don't want to please anyone but themselves. No. And they're clever little shits.
Yeah.
So they're not domesticated at all.
No.
So, yeah. It's I don't...
I like them though.
I love them in the wild.
I could respect that.
Yes,
but yeah, in the wild.
Like you keep
said.
saying, like, yeah, you definitely need a magpie griffin. As a show now, because that's just you.
Yeah, you really do. For the record, I just want to make it clear that I am saying that about you.
Yes, sorry.
Me, not so much.
No, you're like...
But yeah, no, at some point, we've been discussing, like, if we ever did actually get around to making our own partial suits, fursuits. This would be fun. Yeah. And I reckon you would be really good as a magpie griffin type thing.
Yeah. I agree.
Because, yeah.
I always said that I don't, like, if I had to pick a real animal as a persona, I would 100% either go for a seagull or a magpie.
Yeah.
And, yeah, the raccoons are in zoos over here because we consider them to be exotic.
Yeah.
And they're cute because they wash their food.
Yeah.
And we got like, oh.
We love that shit.
But then I'm out and I'm in an urban environment and I just have a little cry.
But yeah, that's the thing. We don't get them over here, so they're exotic.
Yeah.
A world without.
Speaking of exotic. So when I was tiny, and I'm talking. Theory, do not start yelling at the fox. I kind of hope that the microphone picks up the fox.
Yeah, it's a little slice of life. Sid, absolutely not. Oh, good.
This is just going to be our stream now. Theory.
Barking dogs don't get to sit on your lap, dear.
I know, but it's kind of difficult to get her out because I'm balancing an iPad.
You want me to pick her up?
It's okay. I'm removing her.
But yeah, I kind of hope the stream does pick up the foxes and not just our dogs being, well, dogs.
Dogs. Sorry, I just want to share this video. Can you see this?
I can. I can also hear it. She's trying really hard not to bark, bless her. She just sounds like she's deflating.
How hard it is to not bark. Sid, enough.
I was going to say, Sid's getting in the way of how cute she's been.
Fury.
I'm done.
Sorry, stream's cancelled. Dogs won't shut up.
Oh my god.
Well, there they go. So that's him, that annoying...
Yeah.
That annoying high-pitched...
Speaking, that's the boy.
Well, at least they're out of the room.
I was gonna
now.
say they've gone.
What's it saying again?
Bye dogs. I don't know. We were talking about raccoons.
Oh yeah, urban
corvids.
raccoons. Yeah.
And things of that nature.
I love our dogs, but I really wish Sid didn't make that high-pitched noise because it's so annoying.
It is very irritating.
Like, we'd only ever known Terry for this breed. I mean, not only. Like,
I mean,
her barks and also her litter mates and, like, her mom and stuff, they all had pretty low barks.
Quite frankly, so did his... Actually, no, his dad had a really high-pitched voice. Not Terry's, Sid's dad.
I don't remember his bark.
He was a very high... He barked the same way as Sid does. He just didn't make that whining noise on the whole.
Oh my god,
he wanted something.
Yeah. Oh my god, no, Sid doesn't... Yeah, I know he sounds hurt, but that is literally just his attention noise.
Yeah.
And it's horrible.
Yeah. Like, the number of times as a puppy I had to actively remind myself that I shouldn't go and check on him in his crate because he just wanted attention and he probably wasn't hurt. But then, of course, you're kicking yourself just in case.
Yeah, he is hurt.
Yeah, like, what if he is hurt and I'm leaving him because he's making the same noise and just, He's got this one very specific noise that he used to use in the middle of the night if he wasn't feeling well or, if he needed to go outside or whatever. Like, a really, really high-pitched little tiny soft bleat. And he started doing that for attention and I'm like, great. We had this one agreement that you weren't going to use that noise for anything other than really, really necessary emergencies. But no, now he started kind of making that little soft, like, noise.
Yeah, he's a really smart dog, and he also figures out which noises get him attention.
Yeah.
So yeah, he figured out that his hurt noise gets him attention.
Yeah. But, I mean, the problem is now it doesn't get him attention because I know on the whole that he's not hurt. Because if he's just sitting in his basket, doing nothing, making the noise... what can you do?
Our dogs overall are actually really well behaved.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Really well behaved. But, just like dogs, they bark at things that sound weird outside.
Yeah.
And that one time Terry got and ate half a cauliflower.
Yeah, and also the broccoli.
And the broccoli, yeah.
Terry's a really well behaved dog, and, like, she...
Mostly.
Yeah, mostly. She
But
sometimes gets it in some weird things in her head, like Amy.
Yeah.
But before she got spayed, she wasn't really hungry. Except at one point she got really hungry.
Yeah,
out of nowhere.
starving for everything. She used not to like.
No, and she decided that she was gonna get in our shopping bag, and she ate like.
Yeah, we used to be perfectly happy leaving kind of like stuff that didn't need to go in the fridge straight away. We'd just leave it in the shopping bag on the floor if we had other stuff to do, and then put it away later on when we cooked.
Yeah, because she showed no interest.
Because the dog didn't need it, but she just left it. And yeah, one time, she decided she was absolutely ravenous, and she got in the shopping bag and ate like half the cauliflower and half a broccoli. Like a whole head.
Yeah, and she
and like her gums bled all over it.
Yeah, exactly.
And there were just these chomps and this blood, and we were like, oh. And the dog was like full and happy. And yeah.
Sid, what makes you think I'm gonna put you on my lap?
Because you love me, boss. You love me, boss. Also because you're definitely picking me up right now, boss.
He's being okay.
What makes you think I'm gonna put you on my lap?
Come on, Sid, get in.
Silly question.
I'm wearing a fluffy hoodie, which they both absolutely love. You're just going to be sitting here being annoying, aren't you, Sid? So now all of the stream knows how annoying your voice is. He also makes that whiny noise when he's excited.
It's true. And then Terry, when she's playing, makes that growly, vicious noise.
Yes!
So, 9 times out of 10, if she makes that noise, and then he kind of goes like, ah! It's because those are the noises that they make when they play, but it sounds like they're killing each other. It's great. It's really, truly wonderful. So that will be...
This is why our dogs will never be Instagram famous. Everybody would be like,
yeah.
Are your dogs, like, okay?
Your dogs have, like, anger management issues. Which is true. So it should be 2170. That's a basic bit. I can do that one. Doesn't involve maths.
Wait, what? I actually have a completely what are you doing?
It was just a pattern.
Aha!
It was just a pattern. That it was just a simple, like, shifting one number over every time and putting the front number to the back thing. Those are like, that's just simple pattern recognition. It's not maths.
I see.
Pattern recognition I could do. Maths I can't. Except when I kind of recognise the pattern, but don't recognise the pattern. Hello!
Would you be okay with taking Terry on your lap?
Oh, yeah, sure. Boof, come here! Come here.
Oh no.
Oh, well.
You called her name, now he has to...
Well, how well, Wolf?
Hello, Navira. Good evening. Good to see you.
Hello.
I'm gonna ask straight away, how did the Battle.net thing work out? That you managed to get it fixed? I remember last time you mentioned it wasn't working. I've been meaning to ask you.
Yay, I'm so glad.
Thank God. Thank God. Did you manage to play any WoW though? Like, this is where, like, yeah, but now I have no time to play. At least it's always my life. You had to download via a VPN. Oh my... What? So it's just a Dutch download box then?
That's really...
That's just bizarre. So how the heck did you figure that out? Sid, stop looking, like, wistfully. You wanted this. I'm sorry that I'm the inferior boss.
Oops. You are inferior, clearly. I don't know if this is good or not. What?
I'm glad that somebody answered your ticket and actually came with a solution.
Yes, thankfully.
They never did that for me.
Whew.
Oh, sorry, Small.
I don't know.
Also, yes, Small is a nickname for
dog number 2. Sid.
Sid, yeah.
He's smaller than Tiri. So we call him Small. And Tiri, well, you've heard her bark. So we call her Boof. Because she boofs. And we also call him Stickman because he's got really long legs.
Yeah, like if you think like Maine wolves don't look weird to me because it's kind of Sid's proportions.
Yeah. He's really got those long, weird, sticky legs. Also sticky legs sometimes, depending on whether or not he pees on himself.
And he has an extra rib.
And he has an extra wib. Wib.
Extra wibby.
Well, wib. I don't know if this is a good thing or not.
What are you trying to figure out?
Whether or not this is an upgrade or not.
Oh.
I don't know. Hasn't got a terrain manipulator on it yet.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
I do hate it, but I also need it. But yeah.
Yeah. Sid, you're making my life very hard. I'm now trying to draw with the dog leaning his chin on my drawing hand.
Trade it. So if I just take it, does that mean I don't lose my other one? Can I just...
Why would you have to trade in your old one? That seems kind of like...
I don't know. I mean... I can't... I don't know. But it looks like I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, I'm personally experiencing some salt with WoW while you're figuring this out because... so I'm leveling in... I'm gonna keep saying... I can't, like... They shouldn't have named it Shadowlands. I still think it's really shitty to name an expansion Shadowlands after, like... 14 came up with Shadowbringers because it's just gonna confuse people. Yeah. But anyway, Shadowlands, I'm, like, leveling in it, and that's all nice and dandy, but hunters get no new abilities from level 50 to level 60. Nothing. Nada. Not a single one. So I'm leveling. I'm like, what's the point of leveling? Why couldn't you just have given me these 10 levels?
Yeah.
Like, there's literally no point. I don't get nothing to, like, put abilities. I don't get to choose. Nothing.
It's excessively frustrating.
Like, all I get to do, I guess, is I get to tame new animals.
You like taming your animals.
I do. That's like my one joy currently. But this is why I'm really considering leveling my mage sooner rather than later. Like, you're just saying, I told you to roll mage.
Hunter is fine. You like Hunter well enough, don't you?
Yeah, Hunter, and it's bloody
I just
broken.
suggested that you would enjoy mage because mage was my favourite class.
Yeah.
You know, you hadn't played a mage for a while, I didn't think.
No, not since, like... I haven't really properly played it since...
Burning Crusade, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, where
pretty much when I started playing, and you started maining Bash instead of your mage.
Yes. When I mained Paladin.
Yes.
On the Horde. To clarify, I don't stand Alliance Paladins. Blood Knights or bust. Although the...
Posers on horses, you mean?
Yes, posers on horses.
That was what my mage called all Blood Knights. Posers on horses, which is fun.
Nothing has changed!
I know.
What really killed me, like, when I was going back to Silvermoon, it was like, okay, so all these other areas have been updated, like, you know, and the city is destroyed, and you go back to Silvermoon and it's still exactly the same.
That's something comforting about that.
Yeah, exactly, like, it's still...
Yeah, you were just walking through Silvermoon and I mean, it did bad things for my... my cold turkey, no touchy wow. I was like, oh, the feels.
Yeah.
The weird nostalgic feels
that
I never thought I'd feel for a video game, actually.
Yeah. But you played a lot of Warcraft, so it's like extra nostalgic.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I started off with Warcraft 2 back in the day. So yeah, when I heard about WoW, I was kind of thrilled.
Yeah, you got invited for like the vanilla beta.
Yeah, I did.
Beta even.
I did, but I was about going to uni, I think, at that point, or my foundation year, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I couldn't.
No. That was so sad.
Yeah, honestly.
It would have been something.
It would have been something. Then I kind of forgot about it, honestly, for like years.
Yeah. Then I was like, Laura, you like this game.
Yeah, and I was like, oh yeah, wait. I heard about that.
Yeah. And you know, it ran fine on max, which was unusual at that.
Yes. I was so used to things not running fine on max. You know. Like, I had my PC, but it was getting really old at that point.
Yeah.
Because I got that when I was like 16? No, yeah, 16.
Long pause.
No, I was actually, because my ex was the one who helped me buy it, and I was actually relating.
Oh yeah, that thing, like...
I was relating when I got it to when our relationship started, which was before I was 16, if you get my meaning.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait a second, no. Yeah, no, yeah. We'll say 16, shall we? That was 16. Anyway, I had my PC when I was 16, and then when WoW came out, I was older than that.
Yeah.
Because that was when, I mean, I say when it came out, I meant when you actually tried convincing me to...
Yeah.
Convincing me to play it. When you were like, hey, you should roll a mage to go with my paladin, we'll have fun. And I was like, I don't know, mages. I don't really like mages.
That's true. You were like,
I don't really like mages that much. I prefer rangers, honestly. And you were like, no, play a mage. And I was like, okay. And now all I play is mages, basically.
Yeah, you say except in like...
Except in Final Fantasy where I main bard. So hey, rangers, man.
Yeah. Well, if you get the opportunity to play bard, you will pick a bard.
Yeah, well, bards are fun, except depending on... I mean, most games, like for example in Skyrim, I'm pretty much solely a magic user.
Oh yeah. You just want to do the big bada booms.
I like
you
doing.
You also play black mage.
Yeah, that's true, but I'm just not very good at black mage.
No.
Black mage is so much like Boomkin used to be, though, in 14.
Yeah, but not as much as red mage is.
No, that's true.
Black mage is just like...
No, black mage is kind of like Moonkin. I mean, red mage is more like what they turned Moonkin into.
Yeah.
I think in, I want to say Cataclysm.
Yeah, it was Cata.
Because before that, you had I got the hang of Boomkin quite easily, because you had to kind of rock between the two stances. There was less building.
Yeah.
What am I trying to say? I don't know. There was less building up a meter.
Yeah.
And it was more kind of, oh yeah, you know, now you have to switch here to gain this, and now you have to switch. And then they kind of changed it, and I lost the ability to play Boomkin.
And I picked it up, and I was like, yes, I like this.
I like Red Mage, though.
Yeah, Red Mage is real fun.
It's a much easier version of Moonkin, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot more forgiving if you miss this thing.
Yeah.
Also, Akira, it's really weird. Not all not all classes. I keep calling, because of 14, I keep calling, like, classes jobs now. Not all classes get no abilities, but Hunter apparently is one of the ones that get no abilities. So they just kind of messed Hunter up in this current expansion.
Which is weird, because normally Hunter gets quite a lot of fun.
Yeah!
I mean, they quite like Hunters, normally.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still confused about what they were thinking. But I'll live.
Will you? Truly?
Yeah. I just wish that, like, okay, so I find it kind of insulting that the Fae folk sound like, okay, I'm just gonna say it, like, I wasn't gonna write this on Twitter, but the way Americans put, like, what are called? Leprechauns. Leprechauns?
Oh, yeah.
The way they give those annoying voices.
Oh, what, like the weird Irish kind of
that's
super hyper stereotypical.
Yeah, that's kind of what they've done for all the Fae folk.
Bigora, oh yeah, the pot of gold shit.
Literally, yeah.
They're really offensive.
Mixed with Christmas elves.
Keebler elves? Do we buy cookies from them? I think that's what you do with Keebler elves, I don't know.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, Kira, you should play more Final Fantasy 14.
Do.
Yeah. And also let us know where you play, because we'll be around.
Yes.
We'll make time. Promise.
We will.
Because 14 has fantastic Fae folk. Like, the pixies are bloody amazing. They are perfect.
They are perfect. I adore them.
They did the exact right amount of, like...
They're also, supremely unnerving.
Yes.
And I like that about them.
It's like, yes, we're your friends now, but,
Yeah. We were gonna turn you into bushes, but...
Yeah.
You're under the protection of this person.
Yeah, exactly. They're just a real delight.
Oh, yeah, I adore them. Truly. This is unnerving, also.
Ultros. You're playing Ultros. Let me see in which cluster today. Because Ultros is a good... I'm so jealous, like, the Americans get Ultros. Ultros.
Oh, please tell me it's on the same cluster as...
Yeah, I'm gonna see if it's on Sargatanas.
No, the same cluster as Sargatanas. I don't actually know what that's...
Probably not. It's probably gonna be on the...
I really want it to be. I want that ult to do something.
Yeah, me too.
I've been doing all the...
No!
Oh no, I'm now
It's on bloody primal.
Oh no, I'm really upset.
Maybe we should just move them.
I mean, we could do. I don't hate that idea. I do all the events on her.
Yeah, we basically, we have North American ults that I boosted like a lifetime ago to play with one of our friends.
Yes.
But we barely play them because the American servers scare me.
I don't like that. I really don't like American servers.
So the thing is, like, okay, so in Final Fantasy, like on European realms, when you do, you play with pickup groups, right, with pugs, and you do raids. We do this thing where you have a macro and like it explains the tactics. So everybody knows which tactics we're following. And it's also very easy to call positions for, you know, like everybody knows which position they have and which tactic they have to follow. They are allergic to this on the North American data centers, they just don't do it. So you just kind of have to hope and pray and die multiple times to figure out what the heck you're doing. They literally refuse to use these macros. It's not something you do.
Yeah, it is peculiar to me.
And I don't get it, and there's another reason I'm scared of American data centers.
Okay, so I shouldn't have unlocked that.
What did you do?
I just a minor radiation leak. Nothing to be worried about.
Did you say a minor radiation leak?
Just a smidge.
I'm gonna make this chibi now. I don't like the proportions, so I'm gonna have to change this whole thing later. Let's finish up coloring it and edit it. I do this a lot. I finish the line out, I look at like these proportions suck. I can't do chibi anymore, and I just redo it.
When will I learn, do you think?
What? To not open things that cause... Never.
Just a tiny little bitty radiation leak. But I did get some nanites from it, so...
Yeah, Sorry, yeah, it can be frustrating to deal with like people who don't want to do tactics like that. But generally speaking, you won't really, unless you want to do endgame raiding, you won't really have to interact with that. Or like you want to mount farm for certain mounts.
Technically, if there are 3 of us, that makes some of that easier.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. I do really like the fact still that like it requires only 4 people to have a full run in.
Yes.
14. I like WoW, where it's like
unless you're doing an 8-man or a...
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright, Kida, good luck. Thanks for dropping by.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Tiny dogs in the way. Small. I'm trying to color a drawing here.
No.
Please. But no, like... I can't imagine that I keep playing WoW, like, the whole chunk, like, keep subscribed. I'll probably pop on every once in a while now. Just, on WoW, like, I can't imagine, like, basically subbing, like, I will never unsub, basically.
Oh yeah, from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, there's no way that I'm just taking a break from that, like, I'm way too happy just being subscribed and being able to pop on whenever. But with WoW, I think I'll just play for a bit, and once I hit endgame, I'll see. Just kind of wanted to check out the new story, and I still haven't met Kael'thas.
Haven't you?
No, I'm still working towards it. I currently have to deal with the bad axe and pixies. And I guess also, like, okay, 14 has a lot of really good, like, references in their text in their descriptions, right? Like in the fades and stuff, sometimes there's like a tongue-in-cheek joke. But the pop culture references in WoW are so on the nose. I don't really like it that much.
On the nose?
On the nose. Like, it's so blatantly like reference.
Oh, like, obvious.
Yeah, obvious.
Unsubtle.
That's it. Yeah. Like it's unsubtle. It's just like, wow, boy, you just literally called that. I don't know, like the Witcher reference, for example, like it was fun, alright, but like,
I'm sorry, did you tweet something?
Yeah, no, that's okay. There's literally a rare NPC called the White Wolf, and apparently he's like a one of those centaur things from like the special Ardenwold woods.
Okay.
He has like.
What's his name?
Well, it's basically his name.
Fault. Oh yeah, of course.
Pretty much.
I don't have a terrain manipulator
And like,
on this new
there's this whole thing about like a pixie like hanging around with him, which is like a bard. Who's like called like Dandelion.
Oh, I see. Right.
So I'm like, dude, and he even goes like, what is it? I forget what it is, but something toss a coin to your hunter or something like that. I'm like, it was cute, but it was kind of almost too like, I don't know. Like, I enjoyed it, but there's still, I don't know, for me... I prefer it in a quest text in, like, a fate, I guess. Does that make sense at all?
Kind of, I guess?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, I guess. Like... I understand, wanting it to be more subtle, but at the same time having a mob wandering around, that's kinda...
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm also still really used to the old WoW references, which were always pretty...
Yeah, they were.
Blatant.
Honestly, it's a charm. It is charming.
Yeah. I mean...
But these days I just prefer it differently, I guess.
I can appreciate both. I mean, Final Fantasy can be pretty unsubtle sometimes.
Yeah, like Sharknado.
Exactly. I
do love that fate though.
Yeah, but I don't feel it's right to be like,
right.
Final Fantasy XIV is like a super classy and like really subtle, and all its pop culture references are like Dostoevsky. They've got a freaking fate called Sharknado. It's
different.
It's different. Yeah. And sometimes they're more obvious than others. Sometimes you actually... Sometimes one does get a certain amount of like, oh, I get it, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it generally hurts. Much like Dragon Quest, honestly.
Yeah, Dragon Quest is just painful.
You get the reference and you physically feel pain. Because it's so punny.
And the worst part is, I can't think of any examples of Dragon Quest, but boy do I know they're there.
Oh yeah. For sure, for sure. So many. Oh no, let's not accidentally do that. Sorry, I moved because Tiri's pushed my cushion and also Spen off my lap.
Yeah, she's playing with dog on lap now.
Yeah. What? Yes, I'm playing with... No, I'm not playing with the dog.
Dog on lap!
I know, I was just clarifying that...
Yeah, you're not like playing with your toes while playing tug-of-war with Tiri.
What? Sorry, what?
Because you were saying playing with the
Playing with my toe. Oh, right! I'm sorry. I thought you were trying to imply that I was somehow not playing with my actual, like...
Yes.
But you meant using my toes to play. I'm not.
We are reaching the end of our stream. It is okay.
No, I've been this stupid all day.
Look, I was...
Oh, no, I don't want... No, I could keep streaming for ages, but I would maintain the same level of dom.
Honestly, that's only selling point.
Yes, old lady is stupid on the internet. That's a real selling point, right? Did you put him on the ground?
Yeah, he's been on the ground for a while. He wanted out. Yeah, sorry.
Thanks for the warning. Here's me accidentally pressing spacebar because Tiri pushed Spen onto my keyboard. Jetpacking to the stars.
I really like the starry skies in this one.
Same. Oh yeah, it's these things.
Those things still terrify me with that weird tube.
Yeah. Now we have to run all the way back to Potato Hole. Whee.
Also, yeah, I'm currently trying to like mess around with some brushes I normally don't use just to get like do some more experimental things. It's like on one hand I'm like, yeah, should I really be doing this on stream? But like off stream I'm just gonna be working on commissions and like Patreon work where I really can't afford to mess around with stuff.
Yeah.
So this is the perfect time.
Yeah, on stream is a good time for experimenting.
But also it looks like I have no idea what I'm doing, but to be honest, that's not always the case.
I mean, for me, yeah, art is basically just a big mystery.
Painting this on a different layer. Fucking hell.
Let's try not to fall in holes.
Luckily for me, like I don't tend to draw my line art on my because I usually like decrease the opacity on my sketch layer. I don't have the issue other people have where they draw on their line art layer. It's my one saving grace.
A number of times I've accidentally done my line art on my sketch layer. So normally when I'm using Clip Studio, actually.
Not sure how you manage it, so.
Because I'm a moron who isn't that used to using Clip Studio.
Yes, that's fair.
And I'll try using it, and then I will get distracted because I don't know I don't know what to do. I don't know how to work it.
Yeah.
And I'll we're not activated that one. Oh, I guess not. Cool. Yeah, so I'll get really confused.
Yeah.
And then I'll accidentally forget to check which layer I'm on. Whereas on Procreate, I check relatively frequently. It's kind of a second nature type thing. That's not the right. Technology recharge. Should find some oxygen.
Slowly dying.
No, it's mostly that I'm using it all to run.
Yeah, fair.
As discussed at the beginning of stream.
Well, I have not been like keeping track on how many oxygen peni you found along the way.
I think that's for the best.
So will you be playing The Sims tomorrow, or are you going to be playing No Man's Sky?
I will be playing The Sims tomorrow. Unless you have another opinion.
Nope.
I thought that's what we pretty much agreed.
Just
but yeah, I just...
Yeah, that's cool.
I was just saying. I think that's what we discussed.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to aim to do No Man's Sky on the sort of unscheduled / Tuesday stream.
Mm-hmm.
And then the more scheduled one that we do for definite.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play The Sims because it's got more continuity to it, kind of.
Yes. Please don't crash Clip Studio.
Okay.
Like, I'm always like the person who goes like, don't forget to save. And like this entire thing, I'm just sitting there going like, no.
Naturally, savings for people who want not to lose all their stuff. Right?
Yeah.
We're not people who don't want to lose all their stuff. I dispute that that's buried.
But it's just hovering. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Much berry. Many. Wow. Okay.
sorry, I was just watching like this planet for a second.
That's a wise thing to do.
This thing doesn't really have any trees, does it?
No, it does, just not here. What is that?
Ah.
I can't tell if that's just a rock that looks like a massive triangle or an actual massive triangle. It's not showing up on my scan, so I'm gonna assume that it's a massive triangle. I mean a rock that looks like a massive triangle. But I'm gonna go there anyway.
New milestone. Triangle rock.
Yes.
I kind of feel like in this game you should be able to like get to name all this wildlife, even though in a way it's weird. So you get to name all this wildlife, even though there are other species on this planet. Like,
yeah, it does feel a bit weird. Like, oh yeah, you discovered this. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that these aliens who were living here actually discovered it.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
given that they live here, and or they seem to be. I mean, yes, absolutely. Yeah. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, it is a bit.
Yeah, I totally discovered this.
I can just see your characters going around like this is like label maker. Yes. Just walking up to these animals and just like prints out label, slap.
Yep, that's exactly how it happens. That is a weird rock.
Wait, what?
It's a weird rock. Oh no, definitely. I mean I just printed off with my label maker. Yes, you are Esrobrivum.
Yeah, and also
you are technically immortal, and you like fermented fruit.
It's like literally like you just make it up on the spot.
Exactly that.
And it's also it has to be one of those old-fashioned label makers, not one of those new ones. Like one of those. Well, we have one of those, don't we? Like you got one of those. Those
the ones
dynamo.
That print it out. The Dymo ones.
Dynamo.
Yeah.
The Dymo ones. Yeah. The really cool punchy ones.
The really, really old ones where you have to individually do the letters and then like squeeze the handle and it punches through the tape. Yeah, I have one of them from when I was a kid.
Yeah, I had one too. I just freaking loved it.
So noisy. Yes.
I absolutely loved it, but yeah.
Did yours also print like little symbols?
Yes, like star things.
I think, yeah.
It was vaguely what I recall anyway.
Yeah.
There are probably other things as well, but I don't remember.
I think there were some that could make even better symbols.
Yeah, very likely.
But mine was just your regular. I don't even remember. But I remember there being like a symbol thing.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what it was. So I guess that's me.
That was it.
That was it. That was the tweet. Pyramid, what are you? Oh sure, now a lot of monoliths and shit show up. Is it a learning opportunity? There's another buried technology module just sitting out on top.
I think we need to have words with what buried actually means.
Yeah.
Like, or are we saying that there used to be a... Oh, maybe.
Maybe it's been exploded out. Oh, cool! It's a... gesticulates vaguely.
Yes. I was gonna say, so maybe this used to be C?
I'm gonna say, yeah. Yeah.
Because that's all I can think of, like, otherwise...
Yeah, definitely. Well, I guess I'm gonna get rid of...
But yeah, tomorrow I'll actually prepare some Patreon art. And I've also been asked for some new commissions, so maybe I'll prepare those. I don't know for certain yet. Sorry for not. Sorry for being indecisive. It kind of depends on what I end up doing during the day. Because I also have to brave outside tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you're still going out even though...
Well...
You're not gonna go to the post office.
I might... It's difficult for me, because technically I don't wanna.
No. Well,
but also I need food.
Well, we can always order.
Yeah, we'll see if we maybe can get an online shopping delivery
ordering.
Might
not be able to.
We'll see. I'll see in the morning, and if yes, then I'll do that, and otherwise I'll just brave the outside.
Yeah, I don't like
No, I normally only go outside whenever I have to do a post office run. And, like... Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I think I'll work on some Patreon art, so some more dragons tomorrow, I suspect. Your Sims. Are you gonna start like playing them tomorrow? Not yet.
No. I was gonna. Oh, Terry, you're sliding off my lap. Oof.
Oh, she loves doing that. She really relaxes.
She dozes off and then she just starts sliding, and then she looks really accusing at you if you catch her.
Yes, if you somehow pushed her down.
Slap me in the butt. It's because otherwise you'd have fallen off.
Yeah.
I was gonna try and actually finish character creation on the last few Sims that I need to make.
Yeah, that was it. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to play them tomorrow, but I'm going to try and do more work on their houses off stream, possibly.
That's your homework.
As my homework, yeah.
Get it?
I mean, I could
homework.
Yeah.
This is one of these days is going to stop streaming with me because it's like, no,
boy, yeah.
I'm done with you. Fuck this. Fuck you.
Too much. Good night.
Anyway, sorry. But yeah, you'll do some stuff off stream.
Yeah, well, I don't know how much people actually enjoy me watching me build the houses.
Because it's also difficult to talk and like think about houses at the same time, right? Like.
I mean, yeah. Like I tend to find that.
That's not a personal attack. I just figured it would be hard to like do.
Yeah, basically, what happens is I find myself getting distracted and wandering around the menus for half an hour rather than actively yeah, I just wander around the menus looking lost for a bit rather than actually doing anything productive. And then when I'm playing off stream, I tend to find that I can focus a little bit better and actually create slightly better homes. Yeah. Like I tend to miss things. I've noticed in the menus when I'm on stream. Yeah. But it's kind of a toss-up because if it's fun to watch me faffing around and slowly building houses, then I'll keep doing it. But I think it's kind of more fun for actual stream purposes.
Yeah.
if I'm actively playing.
Yeah, honestly.
A bit.
I personally, like, you know me, I get really excited about like seeing character stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly looking forward to seeing like this town come to life. Like, it's been a while, which I think is quite cool.
Yeah, no, same though. I am looking forward to actually getting this town up and running, I will admit.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time,
you shouldn't rush it. No rush.
No, I don't want to. But no, once I do, I think I've said like probably quite a lot now, so I'm going to repeat myself again. That I will rotate between households.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 week I'll play one household, and then I'll move to the next one the week after.
Yeah.
Etc.
Mm-hmm.
Because that way I'm pretty much going to be able to sort of, because they don't really do anything fun when you're not playing them. There's no, I think it's, I want to say it's like stories or something. They don't carry on their stories, so they don't get married, they don't have kids, they don't really make any career advancements or whatever.
It surprises me as well. Like,
well, back in I think Sims 3 and 2, tentatively, question mark, they did actually used to continue on, and you know, unplayed households did tend to continue on in the background, I think. But 4, I don't believe they do.
Yeah, that is a shame though.
Yeah, but at the same time I get it. It's already so heavy background running.
No fair.
And Sims get stuck. Sims used to get stuck 24/7 in the Sims 3
yeah, like
as well.
I remember you like basically like code.
It actually became part of my rotation.
Yeah.
To just do Sim reset Sim.
Mhm.
Like every kind of half an hour or whatever, I would just casually do a Sim reset Sim so that all the NPCs would go home, stop getting stuck on things. It was worse when I had pets, though, because
you know, I just remember the horses in particular were just nightmares.
Yes.
It's like, oh, Sim's pet doesn't seem to have horses.
I wonder why.
That is. Like, yeah,
that was unfortunate.
That's hilarious though. That horse didn't like break into like one of your playthroughs. Didn't the horse break like into your garden, like your
I
vegetable?
Believe so. I had it locked off.
Yeah, it just kept breaking in, like it glitched through,
and then got stuck in there and
ate everything.
I think it did eat stuff.
Yeah, it did eat everything.
Look, I don't want to be all like, yes, it ate stuff if horses like physically couldn't eat things.
No, but I swear it did.
It was either eating stuff or trampling on stuff or whatever it was doing. It was destructive and non-beneficial, and then it kept glitching. And I had the gate locked as well.
Yeah.
So it wasn't supposed to get in, but oh no, it popped through. So I had to Sim reset Sim that little bit.
Yeah. Also, good night.
No night. Thanks for dropping by.
And I hope you have a good time playing WoW again.
Yeah. That's why I sound so patronising when I do it. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean it in a positive way.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I do.
I know what it's like though. Like, you're trying to like sound. That's always what I have anyway. Like, I try to sound very sincere, and instead I sound like.
The more sincere I try to sound, the more I sound like a prat.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I hope so. Oh, you. It's just. Oh, hello. I haven't scanned you, bird.
I feel somewhat threatened.
Hmm.
Like, it's just like the hi is a threat. That's kind of how it sounds.
Yeah.
Or am I wrong?
Agreed. But then I think it's wise to basically take anything that I say as a threat. I think at this point. Have I scanned you? Yes. Have I scanned you? Yes. I'm also going to stop playing No Man's Sky off stream, I think.
Yeah, you said.
Yeah, did I already say that on stream? Oh, Jesus.
Well, yeah, because like all the fun stuff happens on stream.
Yes. And also just, I feel like, at this point, I was playing it a little bit more, just so I got better control of, a better hang of the controls.
Yeah.
Is that knowledge stone inside that rock? Or...
It's exciting, but yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh wait, I can just about reach it from here.
What the fuck?
I think. Can I get you?
This is the rock of knowledge.
This is indeed the rock of knowledge. There we go. Yeah. I've learned the Viking word for ancients. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of weirdly appropriate.
Yeah.
That was stuck. See, there we go. Sometimes fun things do happen on stream. This is I bow down to the rock of knowledge.
That's kind of...
Bow. I forget how there we go. Okay, fine. We'll just sit down on the rock of knowledge. There we go. I'm paying my respects. Hello, rock of knowledge.
But yeah, like you were saying, the
Oh, that was fun leaving. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think yes. Partly I was playing when off stream to get better at the controls.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
I mean, I'm not exactly pro because I careth not. But I think I'm decent enough at general basic menus, controls, etc. For now that I can play competently.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start mostly. I mean, maybe I'll mess around on my other side occasionally.
Yeah, but like nothing.
But primarily, I will. I'll save it for stream because, you know. I've lost my house. There it is. Hello. Potato hole. We're on our way home to you.
Speaking of stream.
What of it?
It's almost bedtime. So.
Oh yeah. Another 10 minutes till past.
Ish.
You need to settle on when you want to aim to end stream.
Yes, I do. I was actually having a little chuckle, unrelated to any of these. Like using this current is gouache. How do you guys pronounce it?
I pronounce it gouache, but I don't know if that's correct.
Anyway, this brush, like if I accidentally go over my line art layer, it starts looking like when you get colored pencils when you go outside of the light. Yeah, it gives you that texture, like
is that not
coloring
charming?
book paint. Yeah, no, it's really charming, but I was like, just that particular feeling, it's like, oh.
Good. I can appreciate that.
There we go.
Is it really the colouring book over spill, or is it like screen printing?
No. It's kind of like that. Really that fatty, the greasy pencil on
Crayon?
top of cray. No, like cheap pencils.
Oh,
if you go over the printed black line, that stuff. That's really
you're right. The
cheap
cheap pencils with their kind of they always have like a crayon-like texture.
Yeah,
like plasticky.
Yeah, exactly that.
Gotcha.
Like that's really what I was like going. I mean, felt like it was doing. It's like fine.
That I get what you meant now. Sorry.
That's okay.
Gotta run back to potato hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like once you reach potato hole, let's call it a day.
Okay.
That's a good cut-off point, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Unless you're very far away from potato hole.
I am 13 away.
Oh my god, it's icy on here.
Yes.
I know you mentioned it.
Yeah, no, I like that if you're on a hot planet, you kind of get the heat, what's it called? The heat waves, the kind of heat rippling effect.
Oh, yeah.
At the edge of the screen, which I just assumed was like a camera effect that they did generally to like simulate like helmet distortion and something and stuff. But no, I realized on this planet you get that icy thing. I mean, it's a really handy
That's really cool.
interface indicator. It does mean you can't see properly at the edges of your screen. No. Just pop out my portable refiner accidentally because I hit Z instead of shift because, you know, why not? But yeah, it's handy in regards to knowing whether or not your environment protection. I mean, the environment protection bar is quite obviously on right now. It's right there. It's blue, but it's a nice indicator. Anyway, it's an extra reminder. I don't.
I love the fact you've called it potato hole.
Same. I need to think of another one. I mean, another name. An equally ridiculous name for another base. That I'm sure I'll,
Mashed potato.
We're just gonna go with, like, potatoes, so we'll have another one called hash browns. Is that...
Yeah. And then we have one called potato chips.
Yes.
Clearly.
Hot chip.
Hot chip.
That's what I should have called the... I mean, if I'd made a base on my last planet. Which was basically...
That's true!
Nestled in between... Was it 3 volcanoes I discovered?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Or just the 2?
I think...
Either way, there were volcanoes. I should have called it hot chip.
Well...
What?
I said, well, maybe you'll get the opportunity again.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think I can actually find my way easily back to that base. No. Maybe if I find the volcanoes, but it's a big planet, you know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like...
Pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to find my way back to... Oh, sure, just booby trap it with... You know what? I could have sworn there was more sentinel activity on...
Well, perhaps they have, like, cycles? Or, like, or maybe your friend
Sentinel's remote. No, I guess not, actually.
Huh.
On the, again, on my other saves, there's sentinels all over the bloody... Oh, wow, I just learned the Viking word for sentinel.
Could our simulation please stop now?
That's fine.
If you mind ending 2020, that'd be very appreciated.
But not ending in like an apocalyptic way.
No.
To be fair, all you have to do is wait and 2020 will end.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure it'll end in less than 10 days.
You're correct.
I'm a prophet now.
This is where 2020 is like, no, we have some weird extra days this year.
Yeah, you're right. 2020 is like, actually no, time's going to freeze. Just to spite you.
Yeah.
Prophet. 2020 used quotation marks because 2020 is kind of a sassy bitch. Onwards to Potato Hole and freedom. I mean,
Is that what potato stands for? Freedom.
Potato holes stand for freedom. Is there another knowledge stone in this rock? Are you?
What?
Are you? Yeah. Yes, you are.
I guess that they took the knowledge stone word quite literally. Like,
is it hanging behind it? No, it's inside the rock. I can just about reach it.
I was gonna say, do you need to break the fucking rock?
Well, I can't because I don't have
Victory!
I don't have an advanced mining laser.
Ah, well.
So technically, I cannot break the rock yet.
You don't need to break the rock if there is. The knowledge can stay hidden.
Victory. Yeah. Oh, there's a thing over there. I'm in the building. Off we go. Can't end the stream if I never get back to Potato Hole.
It's true. Well, you're in control of the PC and everything.
Yeah, it's true. No, I need to investigate this. You understand? It's probably already been there. What can you do? Nothing. I'll be quick. Don't give me that face! I'll be quick. What am I supposed to do? Just ignore it? It could have potential fun. Fun is money, friend. Yeah. Have I been to this building? Possibly. Let us see.
I wonder who holds the copyright to that song.
We'll probably find out. Oh, see, I haven't been here yet. Fun awaits.
There you go, save. No.
That is true, I have actually technically saved, so technically we could now stop.
It is 10:30.
Yeah, so? No, out of interest, why is that included?
Oh, sorry, I thought that was our kind of...
It's our approximate cut-off time.
Yeah,
Does it matter?
No, it's absolutely fine. This is kind of an exciting place, though, I have to say.
Yeah, exactly. Told you, fun. Fun awaited me. Is there anything here? Put that shilling restoration, which I didn't need.
Like, I have to say, like, it does kind of perturb me that every single one of these bases has, like, the same kind of crashed drone outside.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, you know, we just have to assume that Viking have really odd aesthetic preferences.
yeah, they just beat them up just because sparking ones are just...
Can't even be. Yes, what?
Because the sparking ones are more aesthetically pleasing.
They are much more aesthetically pleasing, which is why I'm going to leave it like that. Potato whole time. Yeah, that was only a small detour.
It's totally fine.
It's not. You just told me what the time was. That means it's absolutely not totally fine.
God.
That means
I'm turning into your...
Yes, you are. You're turning into a relative. And or the speaking clock.
The speaking clock. It's just as well, like, okay, it's just as well I don't have a watch anymore, because otherwise I'd just be like coming up like tapping my watch. It's, darling, it's this time.
If I wanted to know the time, I'd look at my own wrist.
I don't even have a watch.
I know you don't. I do.
I know you do.
I don't care what time it is.
It's really funny, like...
Mission tower, trade terminal, wow, I'm seeing all this stuff, it's great. Manufacturing facility, I don't need a health.
We're like this as a kid as well.
Was I like what?
You didn't want to go to, like, to say to bed. Or you're also like, no, look at all these awesome things that I need to do before I go to bed.
No, I just used to sit in bed and tell stories with my plushies. With the lights out. And every time my mum came up to check on me, I'd pretend to be asleep.
Did it work?
Sometimes.
Wow.
I remember one time I got well, I say I got praised for like being asleep. For all I know, that was a cruel trick they played on me. I was trying really hard not to move. But yeah, I was pretending to be asleep. I would pretend to be asleep. Mostly because I'd get in trouble if I was awake. And it's like, but I'm not sleepy. I could lie down with my eyes closed all I freaking want, but I'm not gonna go to sleep, am I?
No.
Like, that's kind of the one thing that always confused me. Well, one of the massive number of things that used to really confuse me as a kid. Why do parents assume that you'll go to sleep if you just lie down and close your eyes?
Yeah, no, my mom never did that.
Because
no, she did that whole thing, like, okay, that thing that Headspace does, I'm not sure if anybody else uses Headspace, but where they tell you, like to relax all the different body parts and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, my mom used to do that with me.
Yeah, that was all new to me. I didn't learn that trick until I started doing drama class. It, like, you know, I started doing GCSE drama class. And then we did this weird kind of, we did that a few times.
Yeah.
That's where I learned that I was supposed to already know what my happy place was and to go to it. I was like,
I always thought that a happy place sounded so dodgy. Like, legitimately, just go to your happy place. I'm like, no, I don't like the sound of that.
It sounds a wee bit more dodgy when a drama teacher's telling you to go there. I think.
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, no. La la la, go to my happy place. It does sound...
It's probably, like, it's no.
I don't know, I get it. But also, it's kind of... I always thought it had a little bit of a lie back and think of England kind
of
thing
exactly, is what I meant. Just go to your happy place, dear.
I'm just going to detach now. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
But no. I think the closest I got to that whole relax your whole body thing was when my uncle used to get really, really pissed off with me. I think, well, if I say pissed off, tired, exhausted.
Yeah.
Done. And you know, like, or you know, nobody else knows, I guess. When I go to sleep, I like to have the duvet tucked in under my feet.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. I like to just be tucked in like a little
She creates pockets.
I create a pocket, yeah, pocket.
Meanwhile, I like to stick my feet out.
You stick your feet out and disrupt my pocket. And honestly, it's infuriating.
But anyway, sorry.
But yeah, no, so he used to come in, and I mean, this was my favourite uncle, my mum's brother. I loved him like a father. That he would basically take the duvet and he would tuck it very tightly around underneath my feet and very tightly around my arms until I couldn't move, basically. Like a little duvet roll sausage thing. And then he'd be like, now go to sleep. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm so like secure and safe and wrapped, and it was great. And I used to think it was like really, really great of him. And you know, I was like, wow, I just love it when my Uncle Dennett like wraps me up in, you know, and it realized a long time later that it's because he was so miffed with me always sitting up. He tried to basically trap me in my duvet so I couldn't move. Like, child, be still. And then he'd just walk away and I'd be like, yeah, this is great.
Oh my god.
Later on, like, I mean, we're talking like 20 years later, I was like, wait, he tricked me. But yeah, that was the uncle who one time I couldn't finish my dinner and he made me cry because he kept telling me that like the steak I didn't eat wanted to join with the rest of the steak in my stomach. And you know, it was like really, really sad now because it was never going to be whole again. It was never going to be together. It was going to be separated from the rest of itself.
And the funniest part is, like, it still works on you. Like, you told me the story and I've been like, every once in a while I go like,
yeah, you do. And I'm like, no. Forces food in face. I'm such a bleeding heart. It's the worst. I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah, thank you for confirming that, Sid. Anyway, yeah, there we go.
Yay!
Oops, let's get out of the ship.
You double check it. Yeah,
I saved.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for coming and hearing more of my personal trauma.
That was a good story to end on.
Good, thank you. Night night, children. Don't forget to wrap yourself up, my little potatoes.
Like pigs in blankets.
Like pigs in blankets, but that's sausages and pastry.
Yes. Now I'm hungry.
Well, okay, so what do you wrap potatoes in? Bacon? Is there a vegan option? Bacon?
We will come back to this tomorrow.
Maybe. I mean, just, yeah, don't forget to swaddle yourselves in tinfoil, my little baked potatoes. Yeah, but don't put yourselves in the microwave. Tinfoil's oven only. And or barbecue. Oh, you could swaddle yourselves in tinfoil and then eat yourselves into the barbecue, because then you'll be delicious little potatoes.
Yeah.
Is that creepy? Okay.
I think it's time to log off.
Night night, delicious potatoes.
Night night.
Thank you for coming.
Don't let the
Don't let the people who like baked potatoes bite.
Bye.
Bye.
Wrong button.
What did I do?
You started recording here. Press.
Shit.
Up.
No, could I maybe just turn the stream off first?
Yeah, there you go. Bye.
Bye.